Hello, testing 1, 2. We should be rocking and rolling. Hey there. Hey, hey, hey. You want to talk right there in the mic?
I can talk. Can you hear me?
I'm going to go see if my mom's getting it. You just keep
Keep
talking.
yakking?
Yeah, just keep
I'm talking to myself. I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah,
I talk to myself at home all the time. We are starting a new series of something.
You ready, Dave?
I'm just not sure what.
I think there's a...
What's wrong with you? You kind of going nuts or something?
Yeah. No, every once in a while, I think you still get webs, and
Oh, there's webs all over.
you can't get the damn spiders rid of them.
Well, the guy, the bug man used to come to work, Alan. Remember Alan?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
He told me, he said, you can't get rid of them unless you spray them direct. Spiders have feelers they step over
Oh, out of the...
in the insect spray. You have to spray them direct to get rid of them or put out glue traps.
Well, just so it's not in the video.
Oh.
Because we can't... Not promoting anybody.
Is that okay?
It's fine with me, yes.
If not, well, that's too damn bad.
I'm easy to get along in. Then again, according to who you talk to.
Hello?
Hello?
So have you been practicing for tonight? You got everything.
Man, I don't ever practice anything. I didn't practice nothing when I was in school.
That's good.
I didn't even read when I was in school.
You don't remember reading?
Do you
I
know how
copy
to
off
read?
for everybody.
Do you know how to read?
I can read a little. Like Little. Little.
Is that how you spell that?
I'm not sure. Look it up in the dictionary.
Ryan, so he's talking about these, Dave was talking about these toilets. Bucket toilets.
Oh, yeah, bucket toilets, yeah.
Wait a
But I
minute.
mean, you know.
Here we go.
What's that? Oh, you don't have to say that. Just tell him you...
They make these buckets.
Wait a minute. No,
Oh.
no, he haven't started yet.
All right, it's working.
Are we on?
I'll try one more thing for mom.
One more thing.
Well, come on, man. What's the problem?
Yo, Bubba.
Yeah, it's live right
We're
now.
burning
Are we
daylight.
Well, this is watching.
John Wayne's favorite saying, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
It was his favorite saying.
Yep.
We are the world.
We are the children.
I'm not sure what we are.
See?
John Wayne's favorite saying, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
What's his favorite saying?
We are the world.
It's just random.
I mean, it sounds great.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
What channel are we on? Channel
PBS.
$3.99?
PBS.
$3.99.
Oh, so it's not even. We're not even.
Well, this is the pilot, Dad.
What's the pilot mean?
Like the first one. You know,
Oh,
like
okay.
whenever they did like TV shows, this is the pilot.
Yeah.
It's like a trial and error.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first episode.
People
is
would.
always
They'd
called
have
the
people
pilot.
come in and watch it and be like, "Oh, would you be interested in
I know
watching?"
what trial and error means. I don't know about pilot.
Yeah.
To me, pilot is either there a guy in an airplane or a boat going down the river.
Well,
spelled
yeah. It
differently.
just depends.
Well, the thing about a pilot is that the first episode.
Zach, can you pull up a picture of a pilot?
Who?
It's our guy back there. It's our computer guy.
Oh, yeah,
He's got
yeah.
it up on the screen right
Yeah,
now. We
yeah.
can't see it. It's green screen.
It's behind us. Yeah, it's a green screen.
Well, you
or
know,
something,
and the thing about a
dark screen, black
pilot,
screen.
sometimes the pilot would be crap. Nobody watch it, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, so they didn't proceed with it.
nope.
You
Yeah, but
never
you-
heard of that?
No money's. No. I don't know much about how they make movies or anything. I just watch them.
But you've seen it say pilot episode.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been around a couple years.
Only a few, but not that long.
Well, you remember the movie that was going to come out, Dave,
No.
the custodian?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that pilot.
Oh,
it
that was
didn't
a
make
pilot.
It didn't make it through the.
it
It
didn't
didn't
make
make
much
it past
further.
the. It didn't make it past the trailer.
Yeah.
It made it to the hands, and that was it.
Oh, once they saw the hands,
Make it past that.
once they saw those hands,
I think that was the director, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Problem?
it was. Yeah, it something happened at production.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough money or
well,
something.
well, yeah, because they didn't fix your hands. Remember?
Yeah, the hands have never been fixed.
Well, they don't age though.
Huh?
They don't age.
No, those hands have looked
Yeah.
the same since I first saw
exactly.
'em.
That was a decade ago. They
yeah.
haven't.
And
You've
they just
actually.
turned purple now.
Oh, that's from the.
What do you think
is
the
that from-
purple's from?
Is that from the
Well,
blood
that's from
thinner?
blood pressure medicine.
Is
Is
that
it?
from blood pressure?
Damn. How's the back doing though?
Not good.
Well, it's a little better now, though.
I had
isn't
more
it?
shots probably than anybody in the old state of Illinois, but
What do those do for you?
It just depends on what they're doing that day. Or if they're deadening it, they put like a block in or prednisone or whatever they decide
Maybe
to
he
do
got,
that day.
which the last time was 3 on each side, wasn't it?
Last
3?
few times.
Yeah.
Is it feeling better?
It did three about a month ago when they did it, but this time it was a little bit different. A little bit more painful.
But I
But
mean,
we'll
Do
see
they
if it
knock
helps.
you out or like hit you or anything before they give you that shot?
No, but they should.
Do you
I
feel?
had pains. Yeah, you feel the needles, you mean? Yeah, because needles are about that long.
but they don't numb it?
No.
Oh, man. That's got to be brutal.
So
It's
tell
like
us what it
folding
was
like
like growing up in Kentucky.
Kentucky? I don't know. I don't know much about Kentucky.
He grew up in Brighton, didn't you?
I grew up in Illinois.
Oh, yeah, Illinois. I don't know. It wasn't in Brighton, though, was it? Was you
Let's see. I grew up in I don't know many places.
Yeah, but-
Shipman, Dow.
Where were you born?
I was born in Alton. That's
You
what
were-
they told me.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
How many-
Well, how'd you end up in, like Brighton and all that?
My mom and dad rented, so we moved a lot. But
Good lighting there?
Huh?
Is it pretty good lighting there?
Lighting,
Yeah.
same as everywhere. Comes and goes.
Yeah.
Street lighting. Hard
Oh,
to
we don't
say.
have street lights.
Wow.
And you didn't use those when you were growing up. You didn't use those toilet bucket deals, did you?
No, that was something that came later. You can buy them. Some guys probably take them hunting. It's a 5-gallon bucket that they put out whenever the, I guess whenever they was afraid about, what was it, tornadoes for stuff and being locked in. So a lot of people picked them up and used them in case there was out of power or whatever.
Yeah.
They come fully
was it-
supplied.
it really?
Toilet
Johnny on the
paper.
spot?
No, it's yeah,
it
it's
was
like a
5-gallon
giant. It
bucket
is.
with a tall lid on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Actually exists. You bought them.
Is it innovative?
Is it innovative?
Did it have a bidet on it or anything? Some of them?
If it rains, you got one. If you're outside.
Were they typically outside? Like, did you have to
They're for
compost
outside.
it? Did you dig a hole and then dump?
No, they got liners in them. You put liners in them.
No way.
Take the liners out. Yeah,
Oh, the plastic bags, and then you take them out, and where did you throw them? In the toilet?
you usually bury 'em.
I mean, in the garbage?
Did you get them from Walmart?
I'm not sure where that came from.
No, I mean the bags.
Oh, you use any bag that fit in a 5-gallon bucket.
So how many times?
Any bag
can-
that fit in a
how
5-gallon
many,
bucket.
how many
You got
times?
to hold the mic up.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you could go using that same bucket?
I'm not sure. I never used it.
You never used one?
No.
Oh.
Uh,
So you don't have one in your camper or anything?
no, I have one in my carport.
Really?
I don't mean not to use, but
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
one there.
I mean, I guess if you want to take a deer hunting or something, you could.
What do you
What's
have
it
it there
doing
for?
there?
I just happened to pick them up somewhere, and they was full of supplies, so I took the tall paper out of them and the duct tape.
Oh, so it's multi-purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
Oh,
it has
okay.
everything. It has fire blanket in it and everything. I guess for different areas.
it's a supply. Actually, you could use.
Maybe they could use them in Canada now.
Well,
I'm
no,
not
wait.
sure.
So,
Well, that's true.
so you said they were like $50, weren't they, or something? You could buy
Something
them.
like that, yeah.
So it had a whole thing inside of it.
I think he ordered them. This guy I got them from. He ordered them off of somewhere. He had a bunch of them. I don't know why he got them. I guess he was trying to
He's-
make money on them.
How many brothers and sisters?
1 brother and 3 sisters.
Really?
You
Yeah.
good friends?
Are we friends? Yeah. Well, last time I knew we was.
Have they ever used one of those toilets?
Not that I know of. We used to camp a lot, so a lot of things happen out there.
Really?
What is the most unique story you think you've got inside us to start it out?
Oh, gosh, I wouldn't know.
Do we have to extract?
Huh?
Extract it from you.
I don't know. You can try.
I mean, you
Let's
were
see.
just telling us 15 minutes ago that you go to Costco to get 35 gallons of Country Bob's.
Yeah. Country Bob's. You can buy it 35 gallon. I think I got it. I don't think I went to Costco's.
Where'd you go?
Sam's, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
What do you do
We
with
put
it?
the 35 gallon bucket outside and pump it into the house when we barbecue.
PVC pipe straight
PCV
in.
pipe, yeah.
Well, because
Is that right above the sink or where's it coming in?
Oh, it comes right in above the sink, yes.
Wow.
And our sink's quite a ways away from the rest of our house. We got a lot of piping.
But you have a direct flow.
Direct flow.
Yeah.
It is
Electric
direct.
flow.
Oh, is that?
Electric.
It's electric pump?
flow.
Yeah. What flavor do you go with? Do you go for the honey or do you have the original? Ah, that's kind of basic.
That's probably why it comes out like a water.
Yeah.
Well, we have the. What do we have? The
We've
country
got
buck.
the honey one, I think.
Yeah, see, it's a little thicker, but it still
Little
comes out
thicker.
runny.
What do
Yeah.
you make it with?
What do you make it with?
Make what with?
He uses. Don't you use it as like hand soap? You use it as.
Well, no, I meant
It's just
what's
for-
he eat? Like, what's he cook? How's the process?
Oh, I just barbecue and slap it on there.
That's what I
Dump
do.
it on.
That's what. Yeah, you do. When you put that
Then
on
spray
there.
around with a brush.
Oh, is it one of those brushes? I used one of those brushes once, and I was at Jessica's mom's house. And I took it out like that.
Oh, you painting?
Like a
What?
rubber one?
I don't know. They never let me live it.
No,
down.
it has that rubber in it. It's red.
Yeah.
Is yours red?
Yeah.
Has the red in?
Oh yeah.
Well, it used to be, years ago when
Those-
they,
It's
like
when
an
they
old-
did barbecue and they had
That's
the
like
mops.
a Bob Ross painting.
Years
whenever
ago,
he's doing
years
it.
ago when they did the barbecue and they had these like little mops.
Really?
Yeah, they look like a little bitty mop, all white. You stick it down in there and slap it all over the meat. I have to look it up on the phone.
You got those. You got those.
Zach, can you?
Zach, look that up for us while we're talking. Let us know the outcome.
Anyway,
Do you listen to any podcasts like
No.
Jesus?
like Jesus. Jesus
No.
podcast. You listen to
I
that?
have, stuff on there that reads to me sometimes about the Bible
Siri?
and stuff, but no, I can't do Siri on that.
Oh, you don't have an.
I mean, I
iPhone?
can ask it something if I look it up, but I
Yeah,
don't
but you have so much trouble. They always got my when
I
you
can't-
ask
I didn't-
when you try to get my name to call me or whatever. What does always comes up? Always comes up.
Oh, what does it say? Does it say Dan Gibbons?
No, it says Jebs.
Jebs.
Dan Jebs.
Dan Jebs.
Jan Jebs.
I don't know
Dan
how I got
Jebs.
that out- out
Hey, I
there.
finally, I believe it or not, what was that? Friday? Just finally got off 255.
You've been on there for a year,
Until I've been on there longer than that.
man.
Long
It's been
time.
Two and a
It has
half
been,
years
yeah.
now.
Every time I talked to you on the phone, he was on
That's
255.
right. Yeah, and I don't know how many laps he was making that thing, but
Did you ever see?
did you ever stop for gas?
Flying J.
Flying J.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got good cinnamon rolls in there.
Have you been to Wally's?
Really,
They
really,
got fantastic cinnamon rolls
At the Flying J?
at the Flying J.
really.
Yep.
Are they small or
No, they're big.
bigger one? Oh, the big
Do
one.
that.
Yeah.
It's got the icing on it?
Yeah, they make everything there.
Really?
Yep, they make everything there.
Where's the closest Flying J?
Granite City.
Well, there's one on Route 3.
Yeah, it's Granite City.
Is it?
It's considered Granite City.
So that Flying
Wow.
J has got
They got good food.
really.
It's Subway. They got Subway there too, don't they? I think there is one
I think
inside.
there is one on the probably the east side of it. maybe
Yeah.
West side.
Now,
of it.
did you ever play basketball with my dad?
We did some hoops over in the school. Yeah.
Horse, didn't you guys play
Played
horse?
a lot of horse and pig.
It was the
I
Thanksgiving.
always right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
the
Who
Turkey
won?
Invitational.
It was.
It was kind of close. There was only two of us, so
well,
So
once
it's a
in a
50-50
while,
chance of who was going to
Nick
win.
would pop
once in
in.
a while Nick would shoot. Yeah, he'd be there playing.
He'd pop in and
Does he still
we'd
drive
play.
our Mustang?
No, we sold it.
Oh.
It's probably in junkyard heaven somewhere. But no,
I thought.
Well, wouldn't he be
I thought you
driving?
said somebody got it, and
he got it, and was redoing it, and I think he sold it.
well,
well,
I'll never forget.
the one time it was pouring down rain, he was driving down Homer Adams,
Yeah.
and the convertible flew off.
Didn't the top one time the top went
Not on
off
me,
and
on
he's
Nick.
driving around in the snow or the cold?
On,
Or rain?
not on me, on Nick.
Yeah, I know. And Nick was
Yeah.
and he was driving down the road and then there's no top.
Yeah, well, it was on there, just came back.
Now, what about the cars that you used to have when you were a child?
Oh my
Would
gosh!
you get those?
I-
What range of price, quality?
now?
No,
No,
back
no.
in the day.
Oh, back then, no. I mean, I didn't pay over $350 for a car.
Right here, right with you.
What was
I
your
had
first
64
car?
Chevy. Let's see, what was my first car? Gosh, I don't know. What was my first car? I think it was my 64 Chevy.
What was yours, Dad?
Bel Air. It was a
Mine was an Impala.
67 Bel Air.
Really?
Green, 4-door, had the coolest steering wheel on the planet. Big, huge
Mine
steering
was
wheel.
a Goldwood yellow, almost the color of that.
Really?
The shirt?
It's
Oh,
called
the shirt?
Goldwood yellow, yeah.
Really?
And then I had a 69 Plymouth Satellite
Oh.
called Mod Top.
We had the
Zach, pull that up.
Wait a minute, we had a satellite. It was we had a brown satellite. That thing
You
was-
pulling up a picture of it?
I'm going to try.
was a dandy, the satellite. And then I had the Plymouth Fury.
If I can get this to load.
Plymouth Fury. Did you remember
What was the
Plymouth
one
Fury?
that you were?
Picture,
Weren't you guys
69
involved in like a
Plymouth
hit and run, and Michael
Mod
was in
Top.
the car at Toys R Us?
Where was this at? Oh, that was the
Here's
Cutlass.
the one I
Wait,
had, boys.
The Cutlass Supreme.
Same color.
Let me see it.
It
Wow.
was a 69 mod top. It had flowered seats, flowered door panels, and flowered
Let me
top.
see the top
Really?
of it.
Is that for
Oh
sale?
my God.
I wish I'd have kept it.
That's a
Did
classic.
you
isn't
see
it?
that, Zach? If you can't find anything else for us.
I had.
He's a little slow.
Hey, we had a Plymouth Fury. It was yellow.
Yep. They had big cars.
It was a big
Did you have
car.
the Fury 2?
And you know what? Yeah, it was a Plymouth Fury 3
Two.
actually. 3. It was 3.
Was it 3?
It was a third one.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, those things are like what 25
That-
feet long.
But
Yeah,
when
they're like
Phyllis
a
and I
limo.
first got married, I drove that thing. They took it down. The
It was either green or yellow.
carburetor didn't work. So down at the tire place, old tire
Down there
place.
somewhere.
Yeah, down yonder.
Down
Anyway,
there off of Broadway.
they put a manual choke right there.
That's
today.
what they used to have to do. You
I
did a
know.
lot of them.
So instead of putting a whole new carburetor, all I do is pull that choke out. That thing
I
fired
did
right
that to a
up.
lot of my cars.
Man, they just don't make them like they used to.
No, they don't make
No,
them like
they're not
that.
made out of iron no more.
No.
No, that's for sure.
Or metal.
Well, if one of those hit a car nowadays,
if you
it
junk
would
one of
just
them
rip
now,
through
you
it.
get a lot of money. You junk one of these today, you don't get no money if they wait too late.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're
And you
right.
didn't have
If
converters.
If
Oh,
hit-
if you got
they
into
were
an
like a
accident
tank.
nowadays, you
Oh.
would just rip through the other
Yeah.
car.
If you had one of the old ones, you would.
Yeah, those tanks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were like a tank. Those things. I mean,
I had
they.
a 64 Ford Equine van that was all
Really?
fixed up on the inside.
Did you take that thing to Woodstock?
Oh man, I had a walnut with white fur on it.
What?
Had yellow on the back and had a bed in it, had carpet in it.
Is that when
Had
you
it-
used to have
wait
that
a minute,
mop
wait
top?
a minute,
And it was
wait a minute.
primered.
Hold
It was
it right
primered.
there. You said a bed that was in there.
There was a bed in there, and it was primered. And me and my brother went across the street to this bargain barn that we lived there in Brighton,
Bargain
and bought
barn.
royal blue paint and rolled it. Painted
the
the
inside or the
On the
outside?
inside?
No way.
Yeah, I swear.
The
Yeah,
outside or
Is this
inside?
back when you used to
Outside.
have that mop
You
top?
roll painted it? Just
yeah. We got rollers. We roll painted it. It was royal blue,
Man, I bet you were
tinted
getting.
windows.
about the color of that blue up there.
Were you getting all kinds of tail on that?
Well, I don't know about the tail, but we got all kinds of trouble.
how long,
I don't know. I traded cars so much.
how long did you know how long you had that thing?
Gosh, I traded cars all the time.
Did you paint them all with a wind wiper?
No, we spray painted some. I mean, we set up this plastic tarp thing, and we painted my brother's car with air compressor and stuff.
Well, how come
We
you?
had a little bit of dust in it because we was outside, but we had this. We had
Yeah,
this,
sparkle.
yeah, dark. He had a '67 Chevy.
Oh, did he really?
That's that song by Matt Dillon.
Was that Bel Air? Like my?
Oh, I think ours was Impalas. I know my
Ooh,
'64
like-
was an Impala.
Oh, the Impala.
Supernatural.
Rod
The
Stewart.
Yeah.
Phyllis's mom had an Impala. And a
well,
friend,
you went
and
with
Steven had.
Impala,
My
and
brother
then he went
Steve
with
had an
Bel
Impala.
Air. It was just like GM and Chevy. You know the difference.
Yeah.
That's all 2 cars they had.
Well, no, I mean they were made by Chevy, but it was comparison is like, the Impala to the Bel Air is like GM compared to Chevy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's how, I mean,
Yeah.
they're both the same car.
What about the
Yeah.
Volkswagen van?
I didn't have no Volkswagen van.
You didn't have one of those?
No.
The hippie mobile?
Was yours?
No.
Was
I had a
yours just
Corvair.
was yours a Chevy van?
Mine was a Ford Equine van. It was a 6-cylinder. I had real wide tires in the back, and you dump the clutch and pull the wheels. It'd pull the wheels up off the front ground about 5 or 6 inches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it just all it had was torque to pull the
Oh.
tires were so big you couldn't turn them over when you dumped the clutch.
I bet the cops in Brighton loved that.
What was your first
Oh, you
job?
weren't in Brighton
first
then,
job,
were
my
you?
first job. Well, besides putting up hay,
Putting what?
You were putting up hay back in the
hay
day?
and straw. Yeah, I started working.
How
on
much
a
you
farm.
get paid for putting up hay?
$1.10 an hour.
No way.
You still have that savings?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have
You
that
build
saved
up
up right.
interest.
You work all day, and you make about $12.
Yeah, but in the day,
In the day,
that was a lot of money.
in the day, it was some, yes.
Right, because you could get gas for what?
But you'd
25
work
cents a
hard
gallon?
all day.
I know, 25 cents a gallon then.
Yeah, we worked for. a
Is that
farmer
the
there.
day that the hands were created?
That's the day the hands went through a lot. Started doing that. They were born, reborn.
Well, now, was that your farm that you owned?
No, I never did. We never owned a farm.
Oh.
I just worked on them. My buddy had a farm, and then we worked for another farmer that connected his. That was a big farmer. And gosh, we'd put up, 2,000 bales of hay a day, and then straw, and we would start like at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'd be in the barn all day. And then probably about 4 or 5 o'clock you'd get off.
So you,
How many of you?
4 of us,
Wow.
and one guy in the
So
wagon.
you didn't get paid by the.
So that guy was
no, he got
out.
paid hourly.
That guy
Oh,
was
wow.
out like $48 that day.
Yeah, for all of us. $48 and 2,000 ball hay, and they had a
How much would he
contract.
sell that for?
I don't know. They had a contract with some
You probably made a fortune.
Oh,
off
I'm
that.
sure.
You made a
Derby,
fortune
and
off
they had
these
a
guys.
contract, I think, with Kentucky Derby.
Really?
Yeah, I think that they're the ones that had it. Because there was always in town. There was always they had an off track for the railroad, and they'd pull in there and they'd load. There was always get loaded up with hay and straw.
Really?
Wow.
That's pretty neat.
But let's see. Yeah, it was interesting.
That's like
I had a good life. I grew up pretty good.
my boss's brother. Whenever they were like, that was their workout was baling
up hay?
hay.
No, no,
And
I'll never
they
do it
were
again.
old country boys. So.
I would wish that on anybody.
Right. What's that?
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And I was always short, so I had a hard time getting up on the wagon.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
as you throw with your arms, you get home, you had acupuncture all the way down your arms.
Oh yeah. Itchy.
yeah.
I
and-
Oh,
couldn't
my
wear
God.
gloves. Every time I'd wear gloves, one would stay with the bale.
oh,
So I didn't wear them. I had calluses all the way up and down.
oh my God.
That is where the hands were built.
Yep.
Yep.
That's where you got
That
those
was the
hands.
day. They were born.
and it
and
was
reborn.
really worse when you picked up one with a snake in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a snake could get bailed up.
Did
in
you
it.
bit?
No. You kidding me? I throwed it down. Ain't no way. I can't stand snakes.
That's like
So
I wouldn't
happened?
even pick it back up.
Harrison
When
Ford.
you pick it up to throw it, and you see the thing come dangling on the other end, and because they were all tied with wire at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, so
So
you
they like lose a lot of string back.
How
then,
much
too.
was each? How much did each one of those weigh?
It depended on who was bailing them. They could weigh anywhere from 50 to 90 pounds.
Wow.
And one of you could do
Well,
a
the one
And that's like
90-pounder?
this, right? I mean, that's how.
Tight. No, they're square.
Oh, the square ones,
Oh,
right.
okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
no,
Not
they
the-
didn't-
not
they
the
didn't
round-
have round bell back
Like
then.
the big ones like that.
Wow.
Yeah, they started that new stuff. They get all the equipment to picks it up, puts it on a trailer and everything now.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who has a farm?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of people on this farm.
We hunt on some farm up in Hageman.
What do you hunt?
Up
Oh,
near
do you
Detroit.
make the meat?
Deer meat?
I have it
He doesn't make
processed.
it.
I don't do it.
Because we need to get some meat from him.
I ain't killed one. Of course, I haven't been for 2 years.
Wow.
Oh,
Did
I
you
yeah,
go
haven't been
last
for 2
year?
years because of my back, huh?
Oh.
You didn't go last year.
What do
at
you
all,
What do
did
you prefer? Bow or
I don't
shotgun?
bow. I can barely hit with a shotgun. I sure can't bow hunt.
I
Of course,
remember
now
you,
they got crossbows.
Yeah,
you used to
that's
go
true.
better
always,
than-
what, right? Thanksgiving
You go
weekend.
the week
wasn't
before
it?
Thanksgiving and the week after.
Yep.
Had 3 days before and 4 days after.
Just once a year?
Well,
that's two
they
times.
No, there's seasons.
they do it.
Oh.
You can go again in January, but it's antlerless only. Can't
Yeah,
kill
because
any
you can't
bucks.
hunt right now. It's out
No,
of
no,
season.
it's out of season.
Yeah.
Bow
Well,
season
there-
will be coming in.
Yeah.
That comes
that's
in what,
that's a
September,
no-no.
doesn't it? Or,
I think September, August, something like that.
But don't they have like now? It's like a certain weekend they have like rifle.
They got pistol, and they got muzzleloader, they got shotgun, and they got bow.
muzzle loader, that would
Wow.
just blow them to pieces, wouldn't it?
No.
No?
No, I have a 50 cal muzzle. It just depends on. They're more accurate for distance.
Oh,
Shoot
really?
further.
Do you have a sniper thingy?
No scope.
Yeah.
No.
A sniper thingy.
He's just
I
got
had a
his
real
eyeballs.
nice one.
He just
I had a regular slug gun with a scope on it and got rid of it.
Speaking of that,
Speaking
deer
of
hunting,
what?
do you remember
Remember
the year?
The deer got hung on your fence.
Oh, yeah, that too, at the cemetery?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that might
Oh,
be too
yeah, he was
devastating.
jumping the fence.
Oh,
That
and
might be too devastating to talk about.
It was jumping over the spikes. At
The
cemetery.
wrought iron fence.
And
I think I
got
remember
hung up, and it was just hanging there.
Like right out of a horror movie.
Oh my god!
Like
so,
The
so I
Omen.
called Dave, and I had the tractor, and we pulled it off that thing and put it in the front bucket, and I took it and dumped it down in the woods
Yeah.
somewhere.
wow.
We
Yeah.
thought
that-
about skinning it, but
Right there on
We
the,
didn't have time.
on the spot,
Yeah.
skinning it, but didn't do that. Yeah, but
Michael's always getting mad about
no,
that.
but
when
yo,
you tell me
do
it
you
on time.
remember the time you told me the story that you hit that one, you shot it, and there's a blood trail,
yeah.
and you chased it.
Yeah, I shot one. It was in the evening, and I was shooting it through. I had one spot to shoot where it come through, and I shot, and I could hear it roll down the ridge. And I should have waited, but I didn't. I jumped up and went because it's getting late. And when you jump up, they get a lot of adrenaline flowing. And they can run forever, even though they're shot. We trailed blood all. I can't tell you how far we trailed blood, and all of a sudden it stopped to nowhere.
But there was
Never
no
did
deer.
find a deer. and it stopped. It didn't went nowhere.
Really?
It was massive. It even had bone fragments.
And
You
where'd the
never
deer
could
go?
find the deer?
We
Never
don't, oh,
found
I
it.
found it one night. Remember, about 2 months later, I called you from the cemetery and told you I'd seen it.
Oh yeah, you seen it on your property. Yeah,
Where did it travel
45
from?
miles away.
I said, Dave, there's that deer.
Yeah, Dan said he was limping.
But he was still going, wasn't he?
He's still going. We never did find him.
You
I
ever
don't know what
turkey
happened.
hunt? Gobblers?
I've never turkey hunt.
No.
Yeah. Dove hunt, quail hunt. Don't duck hunt.
What was your father
Did
like?
you ever duck hunt? Duck
My
hunt?
dad was a good guy. He was a worker. Dan worked been around.
He was the
here.
head
Oh, yeah.
crane.
You've met his dad?
I met his dad. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He came over one time when Dave was on vacation. I think that's when you
Is this
went
a true
to.
story?
It's a true story. When you went on vacation.
All the rest of them are not.
I know. Ohio. I think you went to those roller coasters in Ohio.
Yeah, we
When
did.
Nick was, anyway, your dad was mowing for you over at St. Andrews.
Yep.
And he comes over and brings me 2 Pepsis.
No way.
Yeah, on the mower. He just comes riding over and he starts talking for about
What was his
20
name?
minutes.
Dave.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's Nick's actual name is Dave.
My dad's name's Dave.
sorry.
I'm
Daves
Dave.
are there?
But there's no juniors.
Oh.
We all got different middle names.
Oh, so you get separated by the
Yeah.
middle.
Nick's name's David Nicholas. Then mine's W. My dad was L.
What's your
And
W
then my
stand
sister.
for?
And my
Your
sister
sister's
was
named Dave,
No,
too?
my sister's married to Dave.
Is your was your Wadlow?
No,
Is
Her
that
name
middle
was
name?
Davey.
Wilson.
Is your name Wilson?
Yeah. it's
After
named after my
Woodrow Wilson?
grandpa.
Your middle name's Wilson?
Yeah, Woodrow
Oh
Wilson.
my
was
God, he was
grandpa.
in that TV show.
He was Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson was on
Oh,
Home
yeah, where
Improvement.
you never
Home
saw his
Improvement,
chin.
Wilson. That was you behind the fence, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. Could have been.
Yeah.
Have you
I have
seen
a fence.
it?
Huh?
I've seen Home Improvement, yeah.
Remember you never saw his
I
chin?
thought she was talking about Mr. Wilson. Dennis the Menace.
Shawshank Redemption?
What's that?
Shawshank.
That's good.
It's good stuff.
Great
isn't it?
movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
It is good.
Dufresne, you're putting me behind. You better be sick or dead in there. I shit you not.
I don't remember all that, but
I do.
My dad's seen it a couple
I've
times.
seen it a
Oh.
couple hundred times.
We grew up and
I don't know how many times
we
Nick's
would
watched that.
communicate with movie lines. Like he'd say that exact line, Dufresne, you're putting me behind.
Yeah.
That means you better get your ass in the car.
Yeah. Are
The
you going to be
car's
left? Are you
leaving.
going to be left?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we did.
You better
That's
be
true.
sick or dead in there.
I shit you not.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all we did. I always use movie lines for
Ian,
everything.
freeze. Yep.
Ian, freeze. Yep, all kinds of
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Aliens. Did you see that movie?
No.
That's a
Have you
good
heard
I
one.
only
of
heard about him. You know, if they was
Drake,
around.
we are leaving.
That's another line I use on these guys.
Yeah.
Drake, we are leaving.
It was unbelievable.
Have you heard of Sigourney Weaver?
Who?
Sigourney Weaver.
Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah.
He's got a documentary that came out.
He did?
Yeah.
Really? What's that about?
What's it? Yeah.
What's it called? Hey Arnold.
It's got 3 parts. First part bodybuilding, second part acting, third part
Governor.
governor. The
Really?
governor.
Really?
Have you watched them
The
all?
Governator. That's
Terminator.
what it's called.
Yeah.
The Terminator has
That's just
made
called-
something
no,
of his life.
It's just called Arnold.
Oh.
Have you watched them all?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I told you that the one guy, O.J. Simpson, was supposed to be the Terminator.
Really?
Originally.
Can you
Originally?
Yeah.
Can
You know
you
what?
picture O.J. Simpson?
He
Well,
didn't
he
make
didn't
it
fit
through
the script.
Hey, you know what? He didn't make it through the pilot. That's what that
Oh,
was.
that's what the pilot is.
Yeah, that's
okay,
the pilot. That's the.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't make it through that at all.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Now you know what his name is? The Glove.
Yeah. I'm sure it is.
His nickname is
Have you seen
Glove.
that documentary?
No. I've seen a lot of that stuff on it, but not I've seen nothing about the glove.
That was his nickname.
Didn't
The
he have a
glove.
white one?
Huh?
Or was it black?
I think it was a black glove.
And
wasn't
you know, the heck of it is, he didn't even end up.
Well, no,
he
his
didn't even
nickname.
end up
I think that was
prison.
his football nickname, wasn't it? The Glove, because he was always.
Well, he wore
But
gloves.
then he wore that glove, that famous picture.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well, he
black
did
glove.
wear. He did. I believe he did wear gloves.
And he had that
a
smirk
running
on his
back.
face.
He's supposed to have been pretty good with a knife,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
And the heck of it is, he didn't even get thrown in jail for that.
That's a good documentary.
No,
Yeah.
it was for.
What did he get thrown in jail for?
Memorabilia.
yeah.
Oh, for stealing.
Yep. Memorabilia.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
out now, though. They're gonna make a new commercial here soon
Commercial.
for what is the car?
Well, there's no more
Oh, the
weenies. So it
Bronco.
can't be
Bronco.
that.
They're gonna make a
He's
new
gonna be in it.
Bronco commercial. It's gonna be him going down the interstate with the police chasing him, and he's gonna say, "Man, this thing still rides good."
Still
Is
got
that
plenty
right?
of speed. Slow motion.
That was the
they-
first rated R. Let's say that. That's go around that. Mine was Speed.
My first
Speed.
rated R movie was Matrix Reloaded,
I took them both to see that. Both those movies.
and they're
What is
both Keanu Reeves movies.
they
Oh
are.
my
That's
God. What are the
unbelievable.
chances?
Oh, I
was your
like
first
the
rated R
Fast and
movie?
First what?
Your first rated R movie you saw?
What was that? You think his was probably Sex in the City?
No,
That's a TV show.
It
was a movie,
but
too.
That came out like.
No.
Let's see, what was the movie?
Was it really?
Gosh, I don't know.
Zach,
You don't remember
Pull
what your
that
first
up.
R-rated movie is?
I don't.
really? What was
Just
yours,
name
Dad?
a movie.
Zardos?
Zard. Oh, I think it was Zardoz. Mom and Dad.
No way, that was
when I
not
was
your
growing
first.
up, my
yeah,
dad
we saw-
watched a
I
lot
think
of
it
John
was.
Wayne, so
He was always PG.
yeah, it was all. There was
Oh,
a
he
lot
was
of
all.
PG.
Yeah, his were PG.
What about? Did you ever see To Kill a Mockingbird?
I didn't
Gregory
watch much
Peck.
of it because I never understood it.
Really? That's a
No.
book.
It's a.
I
I
know-
used
read.
Cliff
Great
Notes.
book.
They had
Great
us
book.
read that in school. I used Pink Monkey to get the Cliff Notes version,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
wouldn't have to read it.
What's
The,
Pink
um,
Monkey?
Pink Monkey would just give you the abbreviated version.
Well,
of
he
the-
used to read.
So you
us,
read the back of the book?
Goosebumps books.
Read the back of the book, get all you need to know.
Actually,
He.
Oh, my
did
son
he
had
read The
Goose-
Scarecrow?
My son had
Walks at
Goosebumps
Midnight?
books.
Remember
I
that
read
book?
it.
Yeah.
Scarecrow
read
Walks
it?
at Midnight.
Yeah,
I
the
read him
Goosebumps.
all these. What's
He
his
would
name? What's the name
read
of those books?
Goosebumps?
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
He
Goosebumps
would.
books.
So I
R.L.
used to have a
Stein.
bunk
Yeah,
bed.
Nick read all them.
Yep.
We painted his room purple.
Wait a minute. Now I read them to
So
him.
we used to. I used to have a bunk
no, it was
bed.
dark, like for Goosebumps.
Oh.
Oh, really? That's kind of
Dark.
scary if you think about it.
I didn't think about it. We
But
said it.
Wait a minute. I
we-
read them to him.
I had a bunk bed, and he would be. I slept on the top, and then the bottom bunk wasn't in there, so he was just. And then there was a sleeping bag, and he'd be reading it, and then he'd be dozing off, and then he'd just pick up. He read the same page for 4 days in a row. It took months for him to
wouldn't
finish that
say
he
book.
didn't want you to forget what was on the page.
Yeah, exactly.
he wouldn't
yeah.
even say
No,
anything.
he did that to you too, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. it was
Brian
phenomenal.
Brian says,
I'd be like, Dad.
I'd be listening to this, and,
And
then
all
be
of a sudden,
silent.
silence.
5 minutes.
I'd hear a little, a little heavy breathing for a second. Then he'd pick right back up at the top of the page. I mean, it was, yeah.
I forgot where I was. Let's try this page again. You
was-
should have jumped down, turned the page while he was sleeping.
I know.
We did go through a lot of those books. though.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Were they the same ones I had, just reused?
I think so. These were
Yeah, they were leftovers.
first editions.
Yeah, first edition.
They were hand me
Remember Dad used to give me money all the time for the Scholastic book fairs at St. Peter and Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those?
I remember
Bud?
them.
I don't think I ever
He
gave
won
him
a
a.
spelling bee.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Did you?
He did.
Cool.
I mean, I'm more smarter than I think.
Well, that's
Wait a minute.
good.
He's more smarter than he thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, not smarter than a fifth grader.
No.
No, that's Foxworthy.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta
good.
look like him.
Oh, I am, do I?
Big dick.
Let me see. Big
No,
dick.
Big Dak.
Big
That's
dick.
big dick, not big dick. We're not going to go any farther than that, right, Dave?
Yeah, right.
Kevin, tell us.
Yeah, come on. Pull it up.
The guy changed
That was your
names.
old
I thought it was
films
Jason.
back in the day that you used
Zach.
to do.
What was his
Zach.
name before?
Zach.
Zach.
Zach,
Zach.
yeah.
And now what's his name?
Well,
Is Kevin?
Yeah, we got a new guy.
Fired the other guy right on the spot.
Zach's on break.
He wasn't picking him up fast enough.
Yeah, he can't look nothing up for us.
Yeah. Gee. Well, we got that monitor right there.
Yeah, he's.
What's
like,
the best hidden restaurant in Illinois?
Good eating place.
Like good eating that
we
nobody
haven't
really
even
knows
eaten
about.
that.
You go
That
in there,
you've eaten
you
that,
walk
but we
in, it's
haven't.
got that smell. You're like, yeah, this is gonna be a good meal.
Gosh, I've been so many of them on a motorcycle road.
Oh, you got a motorcycle?
I
Not
did have.
anymore.
We went to a lot of places that we used to eat at. Now there was a bar up in Winchester. It was long. It was long and narrow, but you get pizza there. You'd order everything and get pizza, and they bring the sauce on the side.
Really?
That's the name of a restaurant now.
I don't know the name of it. I'm trying to think of it.
what?
Really? I
Sauce
mean,
on the
so
side.
Is it really?
So would you just put your sauce on the pizza?
Yeah, you just dip your pizza in the sauce.
Really?
What was
You
your
get- you
favorite
get everything,
sauce?
Whatever that what is it called?
Marinara.
Marinara. That's what they put in it.
What would you usually? You get a lot of different things on the pizza, or
Well, I always get the Canadian bacon and mushrooms, but I like hamburger and stuff on there too. You know, I don't like any peppers or onions.
No pepperoni?
Canadian
No,
bait.
pepperoni. No, I like pepperoni.
You don't
Really?
like pepperoni?
No,
You're
it's
not
too
a pepper guy.
greasy.
oh, interesting.
Too greasy.
So bacon, mushroom.
You know what pepperoni's made out of?
No,
Tell
we
us.
don't need to probably know because then we might not want to eat it.
Oh, I'll still eat it. What's it made out of?
It don't
It's
bother
made
me.
out of old boars.
Really?
Old boars.
Old boars?
Male pigs.
Really?
Really?
They're old. Yeah, that's what it's made out of.
So you have.
Good, though.
So
So
what
the ones
happens if
that
they
happen
run
to
out
live-
of old ones? How would
Oh,
they
you
still
ain't
make
run
it?
out of- You don't run out of pigs.
Huh?
It's boar. They're old boars. It's just If you get pork, and you say you get it from some farmer or something, you think you bought a pig or a sow or something, and it stinks real bad when you cook it. It's an old boar.
Really?
Yeah, because their meat stinks bad.
Well, the pepperonis don't stink.
No, but that's what it's made
because
out
it's
of.
all
That's what-
preservatives
so
and
they-
stuff in
yeah,
it now.
right. You know,
And crap.
you may get $30 for the whole boar. The whole pig may be 300 or 400 pounds
Really?
because they're not
Wow.
worth nothing.
But people would
But
still
they
eat them?
take them and no, you can't eat them.
Really?
No, it stinks so bad you couldn't eat it.
So how are they
Stink
making
your house
pepperoni?
up. They grind it up, make it into pepperoni. Everything's ground up.
That's the only thing they can make with it.
That's the only thing I know what's in it.
Really?
You have to look it up. Look it up there. What's his name now, Sam? Kevin,
Sammy.
Sam, Zachy.
Zachy.
Yeah, they're triplets.
Oh, they're sisters.
Oh, they're sisters. Man, they got some weird names.
Did you ever go to up in Carrollton, Lone Oak, to have their steak? It's a golf course, but they were known
No.
for their steak.
I haven't been to any golf courses to eat.
Yeah, it was the biggest piece of shit, but
Where's it at?
Carrollton.
Where's the golf
Wait a minute,
course?
the
at?
golf course
It was
is.
like out. If you go into Carrollton, you like,
Straight through?
yeah, you're going through Carrollton and you like take a right and you're just driving down and just out of nowhere there's a sign and you just go into like a cornfield and there's the golf
Yeah, 'cause
course.
that's 108.
Yeah.
Was the food
Is
good,
that-
though?
Well, it was like it was rated one of the top steaks in the entire state of Illinois.
Really?
I don't think they're doing it anymore, but
I've never seen
we
one.
had matches there and we hated whenever our golf or we'd be like, can't you just take the JV team? We went there one time and the driving range was you just hit into the cornfield.
Yeah.
They'd pick the range whenever they harvest the corn. Unbelievable.
They're
I mean,
harvesting golf balls with the corn.
Oh my! But in the locals would just hang out on the back patio, which was 10 feet from the first tee.
Steal your
And
balls.
if you just made contact, they celebrated because they didn't even know what the hell was going on. My buddy, we were playing a match.
That's
and
all country
He
hit.
was coming through and he hit a terrible tee shot. He like sliced it over to the other fairway, and they started cheering. And he looks back at him and he goes, "That was a terrible," or whatever. He screamed at him and said that effing sucked, I think, or something like that, and then just walked away. But
Yeah, but they were
and
all, they were drinking
hammered.
their
They're
beer.
just crushing Miller Lights at a high school golf match.
Yeah.
Didn't even know what golf was.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Where do you think they're from?
Probably Carol.
No, I mean, like, whoa, what makes them not know what golf is?
Well,
Hill-
All
hillbillies.
country.
Yeah.
Hillbillies.
What do they know what is?
Just farming.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they
Farming and hanging out at the local
Farming.
bar.
And, yeah, I think there's what?
At the golf course.
They don't know what that thing
Well, you know,
is, though.
No.
that's where the brass door is in Carrollton.
Really?
You guys
They
ever
got
ate
good
there?
food
Yeah,
there?
I've heard of that, but I haven't
Yeah,
eaten
they
there.
got. I think on Tuesdays and Thursdays it's pork chops, all you can eat. Potatoes, green beans, gravy, slaw.
You ever get Ranch House's food?
I like Ranch House's food.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
On Godfrey Road.
Yeah.
I've been a couple times down to this place I found down there called Martin's.
Where's that at?
Used to be where Chubby's was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did they
Guys-
change it?
Guys got good food.
Like,
Down on Broadway?
That was across from
no.
Riverbend.
East Wood River, East Alton.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Not Chubby's on Broadway.
No. No, I didn't. It was not Chubby's. It
wasn't
Chico's.
Chubby.
Chico's.
Oh, okay.
Chico's.
Yeah, Chubby. I think Chubby's still there. They got good food.
Chubby's. They used to have. I don't know who owns it now.
Yeah.
When
I would go there on break for UPS.
Yeah. used to
Is
be
that a
lot of
biker place, though? Or-
Yeah.
It was always considered that, but it was always a real mellow.
Yeah.
Even if the bikes were there, it was real mellow.
Yeah.
It wasn't a wild place. It's kind of like Hog Pit and Grafton.
Didn't you say it's a? Didn't you say those burgers were pretty big at Chubby's?
Yeah,
They were good.
they were good, and there's reason they're probably cheaper now than Fast Eddie's, but
Were you in a biker gang?
no, we rode a lot with. I think at one time there was about 15 of us.
Hell's Angels or whatever? Were you with them?
No, Hell's Angel.
That's the
Are they
dangerous
all-
That's a
one,
group you don't want to get in because you can't get out.
Are they all friends?
Right. It's yeah.
You
eh? All
can't.
biker gangs aren't friends.
Oh, me and my father-in-law one time we went up to Detroit to pick an engine up.
This is a true story.
True story. I think it was old 56 Chevy or something. It was a straight six with the tranny. Well, we got lost. Got into Detroit and got lost. So we pulled off the interstate and we went down, turned around. This had like a little gravel drive. Turned around. It was a big like apartment complex or something. Come back up to the frontage road. Stopped. Was looking for directions and I look out the mirror. I said, "Hey," I said, "There's two guys walking up behind the truck." I said, they got their hands in their pocket. Each one got their hand in one pocket. So he jumps out and he says, "Stay in the truck." I said, "I'm not staying here." I jumped out. He jumped out, and then I jumped out and went back there, and it was a Hell's Angels complex
Oh,
out of off of Detroit, off of the interstate, and we turned around. We was in their turf, but they come to see what we was doing.
Oh shit.
And then everything we talked, my father-in-law talked to them, and the thing came bellowed out, and they took their hands out of their pocket and, hey, you guys want to come back? We'll be partying about 1 o'clock in the morning, so I ain't coming back here.
Were you on motorcycles?
No, we was in a pickup going to pick an engine up.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
You know, but it was just weird because we went down there and it was just a straight lane in, like a little gravel thing, and seen this apartment complex. We turned around, went back out to the road where the light was, so we could see, but because it was like, by then it was about 12 o'clock at night in the morning, and but I mean, it was weird, but they were cool.
Wow.
You
you're
know?
lucky.
Yeah. When I
Yeah.
seen them walking behind the truck, and each one of them had a pocket, their hand
in
in
a
each
pocket?
one of their coat jackets.
That's what
thunder?
would have happened.
Yeah.
I say, is that thunder or gunshot?
I think it's gunshots, or it's probably
Oh,
fireworks.
fireworks.
somewhere.
Yeah.
It's 4th of July.
Is
Close
it?
to it.
It's actually it's July 2nd.
But anyhow, they're actually pretty. The ones the two that I inquired, they were
were
pretty
friendly?
Cool. Yeah, they invited us back to party. It's like, oh, I'm coming back here.
You used to
Oh,
go a
was
lot
it
of
a-
places on your bike, didn't you?
We went a lot of places on our motorcycle.
You traveled the 50 states?
No, we went down to I don't know. We went to quite a few places, Starving Rock, and down to Southern Illinois to Shawneetown.
Is that the farthest you go? I mean,
National
out of
Forest Park.
Illinois? Did you go out of Illinois at all?
Oh well, we rode. I don't know. No, because when you get out of Illinois, you got to wear a helmet. And I don't like to wear a helmet,
Yeah.
Really?
so we did a lot of traveling within Illinois. I got a buddy that rides he rode all the time. Not for him, but every bike he traded in had about 50,000 miles on it.
Wow.
So here's a biker story. So Phyllis and I, on a Saturday
Michael's
afternoon.
a biker.
Yeah, he's a biker.
Now, mine has a motor.
Mine does too.
His is a
This
motor.
does too.
Mine's gas powered.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, so
electric.
Phyllis
like
and
to
I
have
were
one of them.
going up to watch you play golf up in
Springfield,
I don't know, was Springfield or what's the other place you were in?
Bloomington,
Peoria,
Bloomington.
Decatur.
We went. I
Was
think we were
this one?
Bloomington.
Marquette, or
No, this was
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark.
Was it Wybring?
It was. This was on a Saturday. So I asked Dave if he'd fill in the grave. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like the funeral was at
Yeah.
2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And that vault man was there, and it freaking got
Oh, this storm was rolling in. brother.
dark. And this vault man.
I'm on my motorcycle.
Yeah, he's on his motorcycle.
Oh.
So anyway, tell what.
So I'm on my motorcycle and I'm trying to hurry and get done. The vault man started helping me. He goes, "You on your bike?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I'll help you because this storm's bad coming in."
Oh,
And
You
I
had to
took,
drive to Brighton.
yeah, and I took off and headed home. And man, I hit that storm just outside there past Walmart in Godfrey. And I mean, the wind was so strong. My bike was just like side. And I mean, I couldn't go over 15 miles an hour. The rain is so hard, and the wind just kept shifting me like this. It quit and it get straight. I made it all the way to Brighton and pulled into car wash, but I was soaking wet, and then there was a big tree limb hanging down across there by Nilo that come down. I could see it come down, and I didn't know for sure what pieces were on the road, So it was probably one of the scariest moments I had on a motorcycle.
Do you get hit by bugs? Because I get hit by bugs all the time going
Oh,
25.
Yeah, but as I got different motorcycles, I got shields on them.
But when you didn't, did
Oh
they ever
yeah, you
fly in
get
your
you all the
mouth,
time. Yeah,
or-
they did you.
you ate a lot of them, didn't you?
I didn't eat a lot of them, but boy, you'd had something. You'd hit one of them June bugs hit you on the lip, man. It's like somebody smacked you upside the head. I mean, it hurt. But it didn't matter. We still rode without them. Me and Kathy never wore helmets.
Wow. Do you have a cockpit?
What?
You mean like
On a
in
motorcycle?
Indiana Jones? Like the thing off to
No,
the side?
didn't have no sidecar. You know what you're talking about?
Do you have 3 wheels
Sidecar?
or 2?
It was all two.
Well, that must have been scary doing the one with 2 wheels. in
That's
the
all we ever
storm.
rode.
In the
Oh, that's
storm.
by himself.
That's not
Oh,
the
it
first
was.
time we rode that before. Me when we left here, me and Kathy and a couple other couples went. We went down to Shawneetown, and it rained all the way down. That's the
Jeez.
first time I'd been on a trip with them. 60-mile-an-hour range. But we made it down.
Did
but
you stay at a
we're
hotel
soaked
or
from
something?
Yeah, I can't remember the place we stayed at, but from my knees down was soaked and I had on boots like this. So we're standing there checking in and got ready to leave and had a whole puddle of water below me. And I walked my boots because it was full of water.
Your boots were?
Yeah, because we drove in the rain and from here down I was soaked. It ran inside my boots.
Because his legs are up.
Oh
on
my
the,
I didn't have no
God.
rain suit.
well, it
Did-
didn't rain so
Didn't have no
much.
pants. I had to.
Would you always rip a Harley?
No, well, no. I first started riding. Oh gosh, I rode stuff ever since I was 10 years old.
You were driving motorcycles when you were 2?
10.
Oh, 10.
Yeah, I was riding mini bikes and stuff, and
The ones
anything
with
that
little
had wheels
tires?
on it. Yeah, they had little beat tires.
I had this guy once. He took me to his house, and he had this little bitty dirt bike, and he wanted to show it to me, and then I got on it.
What happened?
What'd you
Yeah,
run
who's-
in? What'd you run
who's
into?
this?
It tore my knees off.
Tore your knee? Oh, your knees touching the ground?
What?
Your knees were on the ground. You were riding it.
What are you doing?
What was this for midgets?
It must have been for a baby.
That's for those 2-year-olds.
I flew up.
Whose house
and,
was it?
and then
Oh, it drug you?
and I flew off. And the guy was just like, "The bike, you broke my bike."
Oh, the
Who
bike.
was this?
The bike just kept going.
Jeff Lagerman.
Oh, is
Oh
that
my
who it
God.
It was
Yeah, they
his
keep
kid's.
going till it stops.
It was his kid's bike, and I friggin' shattered it. I think.
Oh,
But he didn't care much about me. It was just the bike.
He
And
was
then remember Bob? Bob.
Uncle Bob?
Gent.
Oh, Bob,
He
Uncle
took
Bob.
me right across the street over there, and he drove fast, and it was scary.
Yeah, he's
Where? What
always
street?
he's always rode different stuff.
Oh, he's. Yeah. Anyway, we'll let it go at that.
Yeah.
Do you have a regular bicycle?
No, I don't ride bicycle.
He didn't know how
Do
to
you know
ride.
how
a
to?
I
bicycle.
showed you that thing I was riding.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
three-wheeler.
No, it's
No.
fours.
They had 4.
Oh.
The brake was down here.
Yeah.
He's got a golf cart too.
Really?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it going.
How's that doing? But that's up at the camp, isn't
It's
it?
up to camp, yeah.
Oh, remember when we gave you a bed? Do people
You
Oh,
still-
did?
that's right. The bed.
Oh,
for
is that
your-
still in that thing?
Huh?
You had that up in the camper, didn't you? You took it to the camper.
Yeah, I think it's still up there.
Didn't
Did
you have
to
It's the
cut it
same
in
one?
half?
No. Yeah, we had to cut some off because it was yours was a king,
Right. I think it was.
and then we put on a queen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guess what I cut that with?
Razor blade.
Electric knife. That you carve meat with.
Really?
Yeah. Cut right out of that thing.
Did that
That's-
work good?
Worked good.
And that's one of the ones you use whenever you're using the country bobs
Yeah.
and all that, too?
Yeah, so now we get a little bit of foam in the meat when you got it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meat?
I like chicken.
Really? Oh, you
Any
used to
way
be
you
the
wanna
Wo-
cook it.
Woody's.
Oh, Woody's was the best.
Oh God, he's a Woody's
you
man.
couldn't beat Woody's. I ate there like
Was that
35
by
years.
Blockbuster?
No,
Yeah.
it
It was. At one point.
no, it used to be up here by where Hardee's is. You know the empty lot beside Hardee's where the cars park?
Yeah.
Kind of got a little valley. That's where Woody's used to be.
And then it moved to down there
Then it
by
moved
where?
downtown by down there by yeah, it used to be Blockbusters down there. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right down by
wonder
Blockbuster.
why-
right
they
across from the
closed?
bank.
That
Yeah.
Woody's would
They just
grease
work so
him
much.
down like
Jim,
he greased a car.
what's his name from Dixon's? Loved that.
Who?
Paul Robine.
Oh,
took
he
me-
was
Paulie.
a
he
Paulie.
took me
He was
there.
a he was a
Oh, I
Woody's
ate there all
man.
the time.
Yeah, I know you
Paul
did.
Robine?
Yeah, I still do stuff
No,
for her.
he,
She's a
no,
good
he
lady.
just
Oh,
like
you just said he
Woody's.
used to eat there all the
Oh, I didn't know. Did he know anybody at Dixon's though?
I don't think. Dave.
Yeah, I knew Jimmy Dixon, and I knew I knew
Yeah.
the Dixons.
And Craig. The
I mean,
Dixons.
I only heard of Robine because of Dan.
Right.
Paulie.
He was a good
You
guy.
know, he did a lot of
He was-
welding or something, didn't he, Dan?
He what?
He welded
he
for you or
weld
something?
for
Oh
you?
my God, he weld all kinds of things for me.
Yeah.
I could go over there. I mean, he could weld anything, and the mower, he weld the deck. He could fix any. I mean, the guy could fix anything.
That was
Yeah, the mower had a
My-
lot of scrap in it from
Oh
welds.
yeah, you
my
had-
teacher. My teacher at Lewis and Clark. That was his cousin.
Right. Paul, he would. I'd go mow. Remember how I used to mow Dixon's grass?
Yeah.
So I'd have my. Remember the walk behind? I had
Yeah.
the sulky on it.
Yeah.
So I'd park the sulky, and get off of it. You know, because I just walk behind there.
They're building.
Yeah, all that stuff, and mow it that way. I'd leave the sulky there. I'd come back, and my sulky was gone. He'd
came
take
in
my
second
sulky.
place today.
He'd take my sulky,
Came in second
And
place
weld
in
it?
the Mario Kart tournament today.
and he'd take my sulky and
good.
put it
God,
somewhere.
Oh,
so,
he'd move
so
it.
once in a while, I would get in one of the big trucks because he says our
last time I got 4.
or his truck, his pickup truck. I said I need to get back here to mow. He says
was
here's the
Indiana
keys.
Jones.
So he'd give me the keys, and I'd take his truck and I'd pull that seat up. I'd do that to you.
Yeah.
I'd pull that seat up almost up to the steering wheel, and he'd get in it.
That's
he'd
crazy.
Be pissed off. He'd be so
Who,
mad.
Paul?
Paul Rubin. Yeah.
He's a pretty good sized guy.
Oh, he's a big guy. He was a big guy. He's a good guy though.
You been to Hardin?
Hardin? Yeah, I've been to Hardin. You mean lately?
Well, I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't been up there.
I've been down there to.
they've got a
I
bridge.
went down to the.
We go to
What's the restaurant
Whitman's.
right there by the bridge?
Whitman's.
No, in
Oh,
Hardin.
oh, yeah. What is that? Right by the river.
Oh, it's a fish place.
What is that?
Well, it's not a
there's,
fish
there's
place.
Mel's Diner, and then the other one is
What?
Barefoot.
Barefoot
Barefoot,
Bar.
that's it.
Barefoot Bar.
Well, that's a
What
new
they're
one now.
called.
Oh, it's not
There's
called
a new
Barefoot
one.
anymore?
It's
Not
still
Barefoot?
barefoot, but you know where the old one used to be? If you come off the bridge and go right,
Right?
I remember it was
now you
right
go
there.
left. No, it wasn't
Oh.
right there. It was, well, it was close to there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close, right on the river. So they
Yeah,
moved
well,
it
this is
now?
still on the river down, but you make a
We haven't
left,
been there in years.
How far
go
do you-
into Hardin right there, and then make another left at the stop sign and drive around the back of it by the river. So it's pretty nice.
Is it really? I have to go up there and get some
Yeah, we
time.
haven't been there in
No.
forever.
I think
They got good food.
What's that take?
Real
About
good
an
food.
hour to get there?
It was the different owners, huh?
Does it take about an hour to get there?
I don't think it takes no hour. I mean, it depends which way you go. From here, you go right down the river road.
Yeah.
You
but
can
you-
either cut over in the ferry or go all the way down across the bridge. Down to
Right,
Hardin.
and the bridge goes up and down and
Yeah.
leaves you hanging.
But yeah, there's a lot of decent restaurants to eat at.
Do you watch movies? Did you ever go to a movie theater?
Used to. When I was well, your dad too used to go to the drive-in out there.
I don't think I ever went to the drive-in. Never
You
did.
know?
Really?
No, we didn't
Where
go
was
to the-
that at?
Never once.
You know where the
The
Stardust?
doctor's
where you-
offices
yeah,
are
where
out
your
there
doctor's
across
office
from-
is.
The Stardust?
Stardust?
Doctor's office.
No, it was the Starlight. Starlight.
The doctor's office.
Yeah, where your doctor was.
Zinker?
Zinker out there.
They used to
one-
be a
Across
drive-in.
from where the Holiday Inn used to
Yes.
be. Really?
That always
That's where that is where the
What?
the theater moved drive-in
Oh
was.
yeah.
That's where the drive-in was.
Well, did you
Yeah.
ever go to the one there that
Starlight.
was right by across from Andy's? It was there forever. The movie theater. They finally tore it down like 6 years ago.
across from Andy's.
Auto Body.
I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, that sat there empty forever.
Yeah, what was
Oh,
that?
was it
one
I
not
called?
went
the
in there
cam- not
once,
the
I don't remember
cameo?
The name of it. I went there a couple
No,
times.
what was that called? They kept it there forever and they
Eastgate.
finally tore it down.
Oh.
No, no. this
Oh,
is
you're
across
talking about
from Andy's.
oh,
this
the
is
Alton
just Alton
City.
Theater.
Alton
Alton
City.
Alton
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
We
Alton
saw
City.
Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Remember that whole thing?
Right hand side, middle.
Yep.
Yep, there was the Jurassic
Wow.
Park. We saw that there
There's still a drive-in theater in Litchfield.
Yep.
Yep.
That's where
Really?
Megan. Yep.
I think
Yeah.
I've been to that one before.
in
actually.
Litchfield.
Yeah.
What
Do
was
they
the
draw
one?
a pretty good crowd?
The Grand.
They do.
The Grand's the one downtown, right?
Yeah, Grand's
You
still
been there?
Grand's there, but
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not in operation.
no, it has been a long time.
Yeah.
Every Thursday, the Grand had for 75 cents. You and your buddy could go to the movie.
I never went in there.
And me and my brother Ken would go there, and we walk up to the the box office. They had it right there, the ticket. You know, they had the person. That's how you went in, ticket right there. And he'd go up there. He says, "I'm here, and here's my buddy. 75 cents to get we get in to see a good movie." We saw
Where'd
a
you
bunch
live
of
at in
movies.
Alton?
What,
We lived on 8th Street. 8th
Oh, did you?
Street.
We
would
lived
you
on
guys
4th
walk
Street.
there?
Yeah, we walked to the
We
Grand.
lived on 4th
Wow.
Street. when
We
I
just
was
walked down there.
What school did you go to?
I went to St. Mary's.
Oh, I went to Humboldt.
Oh, you did?
We lived on 4th Street and walked there.
You did?
Yeah, my mom walked us there every morning.
Was that like
Where?
a Humboldt school?
It was
Where's
a-
that at?
Oh, it's a jag from there.
It was. That
It's
wasn't
up by Central.
Yeah, that was. I barely remember that school.
So it'd be like, what, 4 or 5 blocks down
They
the
tore
road
that
you'd
down in
walk.
the 70s, didn't they?
No, they turned it into an apartment for seniors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's right up there behind.
It's
The
off
chicken
6th
joint.
Street.
Yeah, probably much.
Yep.
Towards-
1028 6th
Towards
Street.
that
to be
end, yeah.
exact.
Yeah, if you're delivering there.
Yeah.
I went to Humboldt. I went to Horseman.
Horseman. Is
Yeah,
that the one?
That was
Oh.
the ELO song.
Horseman. Is that the one off Elm?
No, it's the one off of
Horseman. That's not.
Edward Street over there in Alton.
Oh, is that
Oh,
gone? That's
yeah,
gone
yeah.
though, isn't it?
Huh?
Is Horseman still around?
No.
Yeah, well, no.
They just
I
do
don't
shit
think.
there
I
now.
think they just store stuff in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Storage, I think, for Alton School District.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
go to Alton High or Jerseyville?
Southwestern.
So how'd you end up at Southwestern
Is
after?
that Pie Sauce?
Yeah.
So what?
Cornfield
After
High.
about 8th grade?
Cornfield
So what were
High?
you here through 8th grade and then went to
No,
Southwestern?
no. I went to. I went to Horseman, Humboldt, Dow, Fosterbird, Shipman.
Oh, so you kept moving out. You kept moving away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
home.
He's getting farther and farther away.
Farther
So we
and
ended
farther
up, yeah,
away.
we ended up in Brighton.
Is that where he is
Sixth
now?
grade.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, ask Dave. You're asking me. Dave? Where is that where you are now?
Are you
Brighton?
in Brighton?
When I left, that's where I was.
Now, where he'll be when he gets home, he doesn't know if he'll be there or not.
He's a floater.
Yeah, I'm a floater.
You seen one
We
of
lived in
those
the country.
before?
We lived in the country. We had horses and stuff.
Some sink and some float. I don't
Wait a minute.
understand why.
So where were you out? How far out were you in
Shipman.
Shipment? Is that where you had the horses and that?
Well, we had them in Fosterbird and Shipman.
Have you ever compared shit, man?
Huh?
What?
I said, has he ever compared shit, man?
Shipman to what?
Like some float, some sink, some squirrel.
Oh, he's talking
No,
about.
he's talking about something different.
He is talking about.
He's talking about those buckets that he's got
No,
in
I
his
said
driveway.
shit. Man.
We're talking about the town called Shipman.
Not shit, man.
Ship.
I
It's
still
shit.
am asking that question. If you guys scientifically know that answer,
I do not know that answer.
I don't even know what was the question.
I said, why?
I'm
some
sure
sink
some
and
float and some don't. Yeah.
Oh, it's all about buoyancy.
But
It-
is it what you eat?
It is.
Oh, you talking about your turds?
Well, he said some don't and some float.
Yeah.
Well, they
You're
do.
talking about your turds, though.
Then there's those ones that are like the inside of you.
Yeah,
what?
Like the intestines,
Yeah.
and then the ones that go down, and some of them, it's still half of it's coming up. Those are the best
peaker.
because you lose. Yeah, the peaker. Those are the ones.
Peeker. Wait,
I'm
you
really
know-
lost in this conversation.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait, a peeker.
No, when you.
What's a
when you-
peeker?
When you drop a deuce, and it goes half of it is going down the toilet, like it's already making its way out, but then it's coming out again. And it's peaking.
You guys
Never
Never heard of that.
What?
I really don't.
I
pay
really
much
don't
attention.
look at it, so
When
I
you
don't
get
know.
done, that's when you feel like you lost about 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are good.
Oh, so it's down to slide
It's
down,
already halfway.
slide down the hole,
It's already halfway to its home.
and then there's somebody else like the little snake end.
yeah, it's peeking. It's peeking. It's a peeker.
It's
Yeah.
a peeker.
It's peeking out.
I never noticed
You
it. I don't
remember
know. I
when-
really look.
Remember when Uncle Dave, we went out there to California?
Oh shit! It had a picture.
Yeah, and he
It
had
was-
one. It was a snake.
Yeah, it was a snake. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was a rattler.
I don't think they ever flushed the toilet for 6 months.
It
That's
probably
what
was
looked
a
like.
rattler living out there.
It could have been in the toilet. Oh yeah, I remember that. So
We had to update.
I don't think I
our
have too many
plunger.
peekers.
If you buy the plunger
I never
from the
looked.
Dollar Tree,
I don't either.
Well, you should try it out sometime.
What's
What?
But the dollar store plunger, don't get that.
Not good.
Yeah.
What'd
it'll-
you
it'll
update?
be
Dollar
dinging.
Tree?
Would you get the Lowe's one?
I got one now. It's nice.
A plunger?
Yeah.
Is
Where'd
the one
you
that suck-
get it?
is the one that sucks the
Lowe's?
water back up in it?
Well, this one I had a wooden stick and the
This was the
brownish
Dollar
red
Tree
head.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
the,
are cheap.
the dollar store. one.
Yeah, but this one now it kind of looks like a cone at the bottom. It's a weird looking thing.
Looks like
Oh.
a spring.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know what
Those
you're
are
talking
the
about. It
normal
looks
ones.
like the
You just
ones
gotta
from
plug- you just
MC
gotta-
Hammer helmets that they wore
Who's
in
that?
the music video.
Oh yeah.
The MC Hammer helmet. That's what it looks like on the end of the
Yeah,
plunger.
it's fantastic.
Yours
We used
was
it the other
just
day.
what? Just was it like a dome? And it just
Ours,
went in there
you
and
know
just-
what's crazy about our plunger? Dad doesn't even have a plunger. He just has a pair of gloves sitting
Oh,
next to the
come
toilet.
on.
I shoved my hand down in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, but
Shoved
how,
it down in there.
how
Takes
long
a
are the
cup
gloves?
out of the kitchen.
Oh, they're disposable.
Disposable arm length.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're ones you use. They're
Have
ones
you
use when
seen
you
those
skin
things?
deer.
If you buy those booties, the little blue booties, you get
For your
those
shoes.
for the shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What they got shit?
Oh,
all
when they
over
walk in your house to do work, the contractors wear 'em?
Right.
Yeah.
Or for
Yeah.
killers. After
Yeah,
the-
that too.
That too, I guess.
You
yeah.
can get a 12-pack of them for $1.50 at
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
We like Dollar Tree. It's got good
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, Dollar Tree's
Jessica's
great.
able
It
to
is.
sell half the stuff.
They
she
just put a
buys there.
Family Dollar and Dollar Tree in Brighton.
Oh wait a minute, a Family
Together.
Dollar?
You see, the
A combo
Family
deal?
Dollar is that's a dip job because it's like fake. What Family Dollar? Like, do they don't
Family
share
Dollar
it.
owns all of them.
They own Dollar Tree.
So these blue shoes. What
Booties.
Yeah, the booties. What's important to them to you?
Now, you already said it. I mean, I don't have
They
any.
use them in the
importance.
hospital.
Oh. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, they're always using them in the hospital.
So is that where you say they're used for killers?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Use
where
them
they
in
go
the hospital.
After.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's where they pick it up from.
But Brian can tell you, they get it. You can get a dozen for.
You can get 12 of them for $1.50. All right,
You, got, you have to wear it when you deliver?
It's $1 a
No.
quarter.
No.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. The world we live in.
Have you heard of AI?
American.
No.
No, the artificial
American
intelligence.
Family Insurance.
Oh, my
No,
gosh.
artificial intelligence.
AI, artificial intelligence.
No, I don't know what it is. No, I haven't heard of it.
That's okay.
That's
That'll be another episode. We'll bring that.
We have to because I don't know about it.
yeah.
What's the deal? Zach. I thought it was Kevin.
Hey, ask old.
Kevin's gone. Jack's back.
Yeah, he's out here.
Jack.
You can ask. Look that up on Siri tonight
What's that?
about
AI.
AI, artificial intelligence. See what you can get out of it.
No telling what it is, Sheldon. When I asked
What's the
phone.
last movie you watched?
The one I was just telling you about when I came down.
What was that one?
Oh, Born Supremacy.
Yeah. No.
No, it was the
It
other
was
one.
Born
the-
Ultimatum?
No, it was the one with Jeremy
Extreme?
Renner.
I think it was
Oh.
Extreme.
Born. Was it?
Extreme?
How was it called?
It was made
Oh,
2012.
Born Legacy, I think. is what
Born
it is.
Legacy.
Made
That's it.
2012,
Legacy.
That's as far
Born
up in
Legacy.
the movie he's made it so far.
Yeah.
He's still.
That's the one I remember
What's
because I
your
watched it
favorite
before I
Oh,
came
no,
down.
he loves
What's your
all the
favorite
Bourne
TV
movies.
show? of
I
all
know, but
time?
he said 2012.
Oh,
He hasn't
gosh.
Oh
got-
no,
No,
he's
I
watches other
really
ones. He
like
just don't remember
Sanford and
them.
Son.
Sanford and Son?
And I
That's your favorite
we
TV
used to
show?
watch the Waltons a lot too.
Sanford's son was great.
Sanford and Son
He was
the-
hilarious. Fred Sanford. Some of those,
Monte.
he was hysterical. Some of those were pretty funny.
Good Day?
Then he always
Paul
grabbed-
Harvey?
I'm
Good
coming,
day.
Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I'm
What is
coming
that?
to join you. He
Do
was
you
so
have a
fun.
snowplow?
No, I wish I did.
Unbelievable.
Well, St.
I got a
Ambrose had
shovel.
snowplow.
Do you?
Yeah,
We used to go sledding on the shovel.
Oh yeah,
He
did
did.
that before.
That's what our dad.
We'd
did
open
with
up
on
us.
the-
car hoods too. My dad would had an old car hood and he'd pull us around in the truck out in the field.
No way.
Yeah.
He'd take it off the car first.
No,
or
it was an old junk car, but it was already there. But he'd tie it to the truck. We'd pull us around in the field
So you'd sit on top
On
of
the
the
hood.
hood of the car.
upside
and-
down.
No.
The hood was upside
The-
down. Almost all the old hoods had a
Little. Yep.
to the
Yeah.
front of them. They're not flat.
Right. No, he had it. You rigged it up to the back to your trunk.
My dad.
Yeah,
truck,
and then
truck.
and then you'd be to the
We'd
truck.
be sitting on it. Yeah.
How fast would he get
the
going?
Well, he
the
didn't go-
hood
he didn't get
wasn't
silly.
still on the front of the car.
didn't.
Right? The hood wasn't still on the front of the car or truck like he thinks.
He wasn't
No.
pulling the truck.
No, we had the car upside down, pulling the hood. No, the hood was off the car.
The hood was from another vehicle, and he was pulling with the truck.
He's pulling, yeah.
Yeah, we were just sitting on top of the car, and he's pulling us down through there. We had the doors open, looking out, upside down.
He flipped it first.
Yeah. He had to flip
On
it
the
over
ice.
first. Yeah.
How'd he do it?
He hit it a couple times with the other truck to start rolling.
And then
All
it
right,
landed,
it's good.
And then it landed just right.
Get in it.
And then he'd say, "Son, let's go now."
Is the
sledding."
doors open now? The top ain't smashed in too bad, is it?
Those were those times when they let you do anything.
Yeah, there was no rules.
Yeah.
Where, oh, Dad, say it.
I can't tell you.
Oh, you know that line? You know it, bud.
Which one?
Where they go, there are no roads.
Oh, what?
From
Oh,
Back
from-
to the Future?
From Back to the Future. Yeah. We. Oh,
That's an old movie too.
where we're going, there are no roads. How's that sound?
Wow, that was
What
incredible.
about Mad Max? What's the one from
Oh, I like
Mad
Mad Max.
Oh, you can run, but you can't hide. That's what you're talking about, Mad Max.
I thought
you
there was-
watched Mad Max before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Which one are
The
you talking
Road
about?
Warrior. Great
Yeah.
movie.
You want to get out of
great
here? You talk
movie.
to me?
Yeah.
Gosh,
That's-
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Mel
Terminator.
Gibson.
He's got
Oh.
dementia real bad now.
Oh, does he? No. You're thinking of
Bruce
Bruce Willis.
Willis.
Oh, I mean Bruce Willis.
Bruce
yeah.
Willis.
Bruce Willis has.
He's
that.
a good actor. I like his acting.
Who? Bruce Willis?
You see
Him
Die
and,
Hard?
him and who's the other guy? The black man.
Morgan Freeman?
Oh,
No,
you're talking.
no.
About,
Oh, Samuel
the-
Jackson.
Yeah. No. It's
Samuel
not
L?
Samuel Jackson. Who's the guy who plays in with Bruce Willis on
Pulp Fiction?
the movies that gosh, what's the name of them?
Oh.
They're the cops in the show, you know. They're always,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're not thinking of Mel Gibson and
Die
Lethal Weapon
Hard?
movies.
Oh, Danny
yeah,
Glover.
Lethal Weapon. That's Mel Gibson.
Oh, okay.
Mel
No, yeah,
Gibson
that's
and
Leaf- that's
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
great
good.
movies.
Yeah, they are
Great
good
movies. Danny Glover was like, I'm getting too old for this. Remember?
Yeah.
Wasn't Danny Glover in Saw? Or who was that? that was in Saw? Sidney Poitier or something?
No, Sidney Poitier wasn't in Saw.
Wasn't it Danny Glover? He was like in the original Saw.
I think he was.
It was
Yeah,
the
he is in
police
original-
officer,
Yeah, he
like,
was.
looking for him or
He
something.
was in the original Saw.
Sidney Poitier was in Bringing Someone to Dinner.
Oh yeah. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Oh, guess who's coming to
Guess who's coming to dinner? Sidney Poitier. So, he was in Lily of the Fields.
Oh.
Amen.
Samuel Jackson's a good actor.
Amen. 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 Hallelujah.
Amen.
I mean, it's part of his.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. God
That
rest
was
Sidney
good.
Poitier.
That was
Great movie.
great.
That was a great.
What
What
movie.
was that?
Acapella.
Color of Money or
was Paul
Grapes of
Newman.
Wrath?
Grapes of Wrath.
Is that what
No.
we were just singing?
Oh no, that was from Lily of the Fields.
Oh, gotcha.
That was
Amen.
Amen. We were saying.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Oh, remember that song from the Sing to the Mountains?
That was a
sing
church
to
song,
the
yeah.
sea.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know that one.
Kyrie
eleison. Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison.
This is when we were involved in a cult back in the day.
A religious one.
Yeah.
At one time. At one point
Yeah.
in time. And that was a
Before he became Catholic?
You don't know
That
any
she
of those
shoots you.
songs?
I don't know that song.
He's not a Catholic.
How about
man.
like Hallelujah?
He's heard Hallelujah.
What song do you know?
What about the Our Father?
He
Who
knows
art
the
in
classics. You know
Oh,
all the classic songs.
classics.
The classics from the 60s and 50s and 40s.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
Elvis Presley?
Oh, Elvis Presley. Yeah, he's good.
What's a song that we can harmonize with you on?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't sing.
Oh,
Well, just name that
How long
tune.
you been rocking the
Yeah.
goatee?
Name
for?
that tune.
How long you been rocking the goatee for?
Oh, forever. I shaved it off once when I went to work at the Western. Because they had, no, I mean at the Dome. Where I
Edward
worked-
Jones?
No, at the Dome. Where I
Oh,
worked on
like
trains, railroad
oh yeah,
cars.
Standard.
No,
Where
it
Standard
where
was
the
by
Dome-
the Dome.
Yeah, but that was the railroad cars. They had to shave it off.
Right,
You had to
that
wear a mask to when you painted and stuff and when you sandblasted.
Oh, because it was so
Respirator. Yeah.
right.
Oh.
So I had it on. I only shaved it off once in '78, and that was then.
1978.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was it.
Dad's had his mustache since
I
he was
shaved my
born.
mustache off in I think '79. Oh, I know I got it, and '79 or '80 I shaved it off one time, and I've had it
A
ever
bunch
since.
of us had
got it?
goatees when we graduated.
When I got it, when I got on me.
Graduated
came
in
on me.
'78.
When he picked it up at the store.
I
I went
picked
down to Baxter's.
You know, get a stick on. How's that look? We'll change color
How
tomorrow.
long have you had hair?
How long have I had hair?
How long was the last time you had
Oh, the
hair?
longest hair? I mean, the bald spot?
You used to have
That
long
started
hair,
coming
didn't
in
you?
the 30s, yeah.
In the 90s?
Yeah, I had hair down here when I
Not
graduated.
the 1930s.
No way.
No, yeah, I did. I'll
You did
bring a
have long
picture
hair.
next time
I
come.
seen pictures
I got
of
my
it.
graduating picture. I'll bring it.
Wow.
Next time I
I've
come.
seen pictures of him in that long hair. He looked like
A mop?
Wow.
Well, you know, when I came to St. Ambrose, the kids would call me Jesus. when I
No
first came
way.
there. Yeah, they did.
How long ago was that?
That was in '79.
So would you cut not long after that?
Huh?
Did you get it cut long not?
No, I mean, I had a full beard and everything, you know, when I came there.
Well, like the sides?
All the way down here.
Did you just grow it down from like your neck?
All the way around here and from here all the way down.
He had an elongated goatee.
Yeah, I just had...
You were like the Japanese.
Yeah.
He's like
Sensei.
Gandalf.
Sensei
You
Dave.
sit there all
It's
day
like
long and
Gandalf.
do
Yeah,
it,
no,
keep
it's
it to a
Sensei
point.
Dave.
yeah.
Keep it a
You
point.
remember when I was younger? Do you remember that when I wanted those ninja shoes?
Ninja shoes.
What? They had two toes. They were like this.
They were like that.
Yeah, I wanted those.
Wait.
You guys could never. We looked everywhere
Wait a
for
minute,
those.
what?
Ninja shoes.
They were like,
Like the
this.
samurai looking shoes?
I
You gotta
wanted
try-
those
you gotta
so
try to
bad.
wear them if you got webbed
we
toes.
looked everywhere. I bet you could find them nowadays. I
Well,
wanted
they're
those.
called
Did
So,
you look for him too?
No, I don't, but I remember what he's talking about.
I wanted those so bad.
Why?
You
Why
guys
you
don't
want
remember
those?
that?
Like,
Because Nick watched all them ninja movies.
oh,
and
the
stuff,
Ninja
and-
Turtles.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ninja shoes.
I was talking about Bruce Lee.
Is that what they're
No.
called? Ninja shoes?
Hey, Bruce Lee was good. The dad was a really good actor.
be like,
Oh, he
water.
was.
He taught himself,
He did. Bruce Lee.
and he got shot in a movie.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, with somebody used a real bullet and shot
Yep.
him. But I think that was the Chinese mafia.
These?
That's it. Oh my God, they look like goat shoes now. They have yellow bottoms too.
They didn't have that
You
high.
get a pair of those for
high boot on 'em.
$44.
They weren't real high.
How would you put
No,
your
they
foot in that,
didn't
though?
go real high, did they?
I don't know, but you better hope your toes split in the middle.
I mean, they didn't go real high though, did they? Or did it?
No, they didn't go high.
They were about.
What were you for Halloween when you were younger?
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. I don't remember.
You know, we need to get one of those. Since we're gonna do this, we need to get one of those decks of cards where you just pull out a deck and you
Ask
and
questions.
it just brings up stuff. It just sparks memories.
They have them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't make them up yourself. They're already made up.
It's just a whole, and we
Yeah.
just at random. We don't know what we're gonna.
Oh
get.
my gosh, that'd be horrible.
Well, then we get Then we could have
But pull that up on YouTube. Let me make sure it's still going. See if it's.
What do you want your shoes? You're talking about?
yeah, those ninjas.
You gonna wear them for Halloween this year?
I was the Green Saber, the Green Ranger.
The
Real?
Green Saber. See, you didn't even know what it was.
It's going.
The Green Ranger, one of the Rangers.
Yeah.
Remember the Power Rangers?
Power Rangers, yeah.
Did Nick watch those?
Huh?
Nick watched the Power Rangers?
Yeah, he was into that big time. That and the
So was he.
what's
What
the
are-
cards?
Those boots, man. Those are
What's that?
nice.
The cards that were back now, but they were popular then.
Oh, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Are those waterproof?
These? I don't get much water. I've never had water in them except if it comes up over the top.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean,
these
that's
these are
genuine
wore
leather,
out.
right?
These are wore out. I need new ones.
Is that genuine leather?
You know, I'm not
Huh?
sure. I don't know if it is because I
don't
wax
know.
them. So
Mom's asleep, I think.
Probably. She's out.
I wax them and I put polish on them and then buff them.
Polyserine?
Polish
Yeah.
on them and then buff them. Not polish or anything, no, just polish.
Polish. I thought you said polyurethane.
No,
yeah.
not
he
on my
puts those
boots.
on his
Put some
boots.
polyurethane on your boots.
Yeah.
Does it water?
They shine.
Does it water protect them?
Yeah, when you buy your boots, you can buy stuff to put on them. Either spray on it and get what they call mink oil or mink and put it on it.
There's a show that we watch called Minx.
Minks?
Yeah.
What'd that have to do with his shoes?
Well, he
Just
reminded me. He
reminded me
said
of it.
Minx.
What's the show about?
Yeah.
He started a magazine.
Oh.
Who did?
This
So it's-
guy. He started a.
Like a comedy magazine?
Well, no, it was one of those ones where they're, it was at that time where it was just starting to come about, and they were showing things, and he's, yeah.
Like Playboys?
Hey, I went to MRF
You got that?
one
You
time.
got that?
You guys know what MRF is?
That's
What is
the
it?
stuff in your
Mississippi
pocket.
River Festival.
Mississippi River Festival. You
Yeah.
ever go there, Dan?
I never went over to there.
I went there and watched ZZ Top.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Back,
Yeah,
was this back in the early 80s?
Yeah, might
Because I think they,
might
didn't
even
they
been
end in the early 80s?
before that. Yeah, might even been before the 80s.
Did they only do it once?
No, they
Yeah,
was there
no, it
almost
was,
every
all
year.
summer long.
It was there every year. They had bands.
It was like wasn't it like 2 weeks? 2 or 3 weeks?
Gosh, I can't remember because I went the one time, but you'd have to walk miles.
There was that many people?
It was
Oh,
over
yeah.
SIU
Oh, my
East
God,
where it was.
yeah.
Really?
The Mississippi River Festival was always, yeah,
But it was
SIU.
like I think it's down like where the ball diamonds are. I can't
Yep.
remember because you could
No.
sit on the hill up there and watch. But see, you didn't have all the other construction stuff there.
Yeah.
So
And,
there were a
uh,
lot of-
Were
lot
you
of-
in a band
That-
growing up?
No, I was no band.
Were there a lot of people?
Huh?
Oh
Were
my
there a lot
God!
of
that
people?
Oh
was-
yes, there was a lot of people.
They were packed.
Y-
the air
they
was-
would take and
the
hide.
air was
You'd had
covered
vodka
in
in
Was
your
it
boots,
cloudy?
you know.
It was cloudy all the time.
They'd had vodka hidden in your
Wasn't
boots
it,
and
Dave?
take in orange juice and
Dave,
yeah, it
cloudy.
was cloudy.
Were you involved in the clouds?
Only when I had to get walked by. We'll let it go at that.
He had that van.
Yeah. Is that when the van was driving
Oh,
around?
I didn't have that van. I had my '64 Chevy.
Oh yeah, your '64 Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a gun. I know. There
But
was
I
a
mean,
lot
you walked. It seemed like you walked forever.
but
it
they
may
were,
not have
they
been. but
were very successful. And
They were. I don't
lots
know
of
what
people.
ever ended it. I don't know what ended it.
Wow.
But it was
Mississippi
really
River
a good
Festival.
thing because it drawed in a bunch of people. You know.
Oh my God.
I mean, everybody local went there from Grafton all the way up towards Springfield.
oh, I think they
everybody
came
went
from
there.
all over the place to the Mississippi River Festival. And that.
Yeah, but it was all there at SIU campus. It was in that area.
Right. Yeah. Well, it was part of the campus. It was all.
But it was all down the bottoms, I think.
Well, that was before they started building everything.
Yeah, it was all like off of New Polk Road and stuff.
Yeah,
that went in.
Yeah.
Yep. Mississippi River Festival. Wow. They had some great
What
music.
what
that
is
thing.
the See, I remember like the bands, like ELO. Remember them?
Oh God, yeah.
it's one of our favorite.
Electrolyte. No, they didn't play there.
No,
but,
they didn't play
I
there.
But I don't know
Yes.
what happened to them. But man, they were good. And I don't
Who,
know, they
Yellow?
just quit. Yeah.
Oh, they
Electric
were
Light
great.
Orchestra.
We
and they
loved
just-
them. That was
they
one of
were
our
Oh, that's
favorites.
one of my favorite
Well, I
bands
saw
ever.
them. I saw them at the Checkerdome.
Yeah.
They
Now-
came,
Here's the thing you can look up too. Look up
that was the one where they had the ship.
Coliseum Ballroom in
With Mr. Blue
Benel.
Sky. What's that? What's the name of that album? You got that album? ELO.
Here, Dad. Let me see if I.
Dan, you ever been to Coliseum Ballroom when it was in Benel?
I know.
Look
No.
up the history on that. They had Chubby Checker. They had all the people come through, and it's in Benel. Benel was like a little mafia town
Really?
from there to Chicago. Yeah, look it up and read about it.
I'll have to look that up. In Benel.
I went
That's
there,
not that
yeah.
far away from here, is it?
No, it's just up. It's actually between.
It's like a 45-minute drive, I think, though.
It's up by Gillespie. On the
Oh,
outside
okay.
of Gillespie, between
Oh
Gillespie
yeah,
and
you can see
think
on the
it's between
highway. It's
Gillespie
on,
and
you can see
Staunton.
the sign on the highway,
between Gillespie and Staunton.
Yeah.
and that was a mafia town. Like a.
Well, it was an Italian town. Yeah.
Oh right.
But yeah, it was called Coliseum Ballroom. They used to go there and
Was
they'd
it
stamp
Strange
you.
Magic?
They'd stamp you. Oh, they had bands every weekend. They'd stamp you, by your age because a certain color had to be out before midnight, and the other ones could stay after.
Really?
Yeah, and I was always on it because every time they would change the age of drinking whatever,
Right.
I was always in January. So, when they changed it from 18 to 19 after 19, they changed from 19 to 21. I turned 21. So,
So you lucked out on that part of it.
I mean, yeah, I didn't miss out on
Did
any
they,
of the
did they
bands.
have good bands there?
They
Oh,
did.
I found it. Here it is. Here, you guys got to see this.
What is this?
Hold on. 1 second.
What's this
Is,
for?
is this Zach taking care of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach's on the stick. Just not sure which one.
Oh, I've seen it.
What is that?
Look at this.
Are they shooting?
Yeah, the fireworks.
Is this when it gets in the back of the van and
Yeah.
it blows up?
Oh, there it
There.
goes. Oh, when was that? Recently?
It was, I think, last year or two.
That's
Look at
retarded, man.
That woman had a baby sitting there.
No way.
Yeah. Can you believe that? I
That's
saw
crazy.
that yesterday. I was
Yeah.
watching it.
I
seen
showed
it.
you that last year.
Yeah.
Coliseum
Can you
Ballroom
believe
in
that?
Benel, Illinois.
Yeah, that's. Can you imagine?
Well, that woman had a baby, and he grabbed that baby, and they all took off running. Oh my God!
Well, yeah.
I
mean,
can't believe they
all
do
of
harm to that car.
Here it
I
is.
can't tell. What?
That was the building.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And some big time bands went.
Oh, yeah. There's see, look, here's some of the older people.
Oh, there.
That
Was that you in there too?
Probably somewhere in here. Yeah, see, like, I think that's Chubby Checker.
It sure is. It is Chuck. It says Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry. And
Chuck
Chubby
Berry
Checker
was
went through there too.
Can you
yeah.
believe that?
That was all Benel up there.
Where's Benu?
It's between Gillespie and Staunton.
north.
You'd see it from the highway. It says a sign on the highway. It says Benel.
But it was
Have you
burnt
been
by
to what's?
Oh,
the
you mean it was
Ar-
burned down?
Have you ever been to the
just
Ariston?
a few years ago.
The Ariston?
Yeah, the restaurant.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good
Where's that at?
in Litchfield.
What is it called?
Ariston.
It was built in 1924 at the Coliseum.
Did you ever
And
go
then
to the City Museum?
No.
Never been to it?
in St. Louis.
Yeah.
No, my wife used to work
Great
down there,
place.
Bob, and I never to go to it.
Man, what a fun place. We used to play hide and seek in there.
Oh, at the City Museum.
Yeah.
You
Did
can
I
get
they
play
had
with
that-
you?
you can get lost in
We
those
might have.
tunnels.
Luke Smith and I would go. I remember there was a ball pit. And we were playing against this kid, and we were just peppering him with the ball, and he was just bawling his eyes out.
Yeah,
They
I
got
wonder
rid of the
why.
ball pit, I think, because of that.
Probably so.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great place, though. I haven't been there in forever.
Is it still open?
Yeah.
Yeah, this had a balcony.
They have like
in it.
adult time. It's
Oh, my
open
gosh.
till like
Shape of it?
10.
Oh yeah, so you can sit upstairs.
Yeah,
And
and
I-
you could go up there too, and it had a balcony up there. But it was really that tells everything about it in there. But
I have to read that
they
story.
had yeah, it was interesting. All the people that they had there and that came through there and sang and had performances. It's pretty cool.
in that little town of Benel. Isn't that wild?
And it was packed, brother.
Well, I bet it was packed.
It was packed. And then they had another place down the road called Prairie Tug. It was round. There was a round building.
What's it called?
Do you think there's
Prairie Tug.
just less people now? Like,
You mean as far as going to the?
I mean, it's
Stuff
just-
like that?
Yeah, all this stuff doesn't exist anymore.
No, that got turned into an antique place, and they still had all the pictures of everybody had been there.
I wonder if
Oh,
the
really?
and it burned
bands just
down.
don't tour. There's not as many bands touring.
Not in this
It's
area, I don't
different.
think.
It's different now.
I don't think
It
you
is.
have in this area because there's not enough. I don't know.
Not coming here.
Well, I don't think
I mean,
live
in that
music,
area, because everything's in St. Louis.
Well, I think back then it's like nowadays you have to have a record deal and all that before you can even start touring. I think back then if you got one song on the radio,
One-hit wonders.
you'd be
Yeah.
able to go
Anywhere.
and do whatever you wanted. So it's different in that regard. I
Respect,
think
yeah.
it's different.
Yep.
Well, and I think, like Mike was saying, there's nothing left of anything for anyone to even go to.
Well, it's just
Not in this general area.
Well, they don't even
You have
come.
to go
They
to
don't.
St. Louis.
They're not even going to come down here anymore.
back then,
Downtown.
like some
Oh,
bands
they used to have
sounded
the- yeah, they
better
used to have
live
the,
than
Kenny
they
Rogers
did,
was even here. Remember? Down there.
They used to
Nobody.
have-
They
well,
didn't even
and
come down here anymore.
I don't know how big this
Well,
expo is
Sugar
anymore.
Ray was down there.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
that's right. Yep.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
No,
Not the boxer.
he wasn't down there.
Mike Tyson, did you ever
Foreigner
see
was
him?
Shadow
down-
boxing.
You remember Foreigner? Foreigner came down here.
They did.
Foreigner
Did
was
they?
here.
I
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
were
Foreigner
here.
was here.
They were here.
Huh.
That's when Special Ed was still in the area.
Was he running that?
No, but I had long hair.
was-
He was trying to help out.
I
on
had
it.
long hair and I
He
put on
was.
sunglasses. They said I looked like John Lennon.
Really?
You did.
You.
Yeah. Well, I was skinny. I weighed
gotta-
120 pounds
I
when I
can't remember
graduated.
seeing that picture. I have to see that picture again. See, you look like John Lennon.
I put on glasses. I have a picture.
John
on.
Lennon and Yoko Yano?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bono.
that's John Lennon.
No, that's Yoko Ono. Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
She never ever remarried, did she?
No. Nope.
So.
I don't think she did. Nope.
Isn't it amazing how it got lighter in here?
Yes,
Well, the
because the
lights
lights
came
came on.
All the lights are on now.
Now we're celebrating Christmas.
No, those are the 4th of July lights.
It's been the
Oh,
longest,
I thought that was Christmas.
longest
Well, look,
episode.
Red, white, and blues. See?
We started at the beginning of July. And
Yeah.
it's now
We're still
almost
sitting
the
here.
new
Yeah, we're still
year.
sitting here.
Even though
He's
we're
on
freaking
nine-
should be
he's
frozen
on
by now.
255.
Time is
still.
relative, technically.
It is.
I'm
It
still,
is.
I'm
I've
still
been
looking,
listening-
still looking for Brian on
Have you heard
255.
of Daryl Anka?
Huh?
Daryl Anka, he
That-
channels Bashar.
He's a what?
That's a negative. I guarantee you, Dave has never heard of Daryl Shanka.
What's
You're
he
the only
do?
one sitting at this table that's heard of this guy.
No, I know, but I was listening to him. It's insane because he's channeling Bashar.
Who's
and
Bashar?
Bashar
What's
is this
Bashar?
futuristic alien.
AI.
No, it's just an alien, futuristic alien. And this guy's able to close his eyes and then he's like, we are here. And we are here to tell you today that.
Oh, you mean he becomes Bashar?
Yeah. Yeah. You never seen something like that?
No.
Sometimes you gotta.
If
try
I
to-
had, I'd have probably ran. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta avoid those kind of things.
Yeah, if
I
a
think.
person comes out of a different era, I don't need to talk to them.
A different planet.
Whatever.
Well, he's pretty nice. I mean, he's real positive.
He's pretty nice.
That's interesting.
You
Well, no, but no, so
you
what he was
spoke
saying-
to him in person, or
No,
what?
so what he was saying is,
He channeled
is-
through Michael.
no, what he was saying is
I
that
just seen that.
there's that
You
ability
can
to just if you get it on the right frequency, you could be somewhere else. You appear. Like you could be home right now.
I probably should be.
You think
mean,
so?
No.
Time is relative. So you got all that out of me saying time's relative.
Yeah.
With,
I don't know.
with Johnny Shakar.
No,
Yeah.
Daryl.
All that from
No,
one
it's
guy.
Booty Bakar.
No, it's
Oh.
Daryl Anskar, and he's got Bashar.
Bashar is the alien.
Well, Bashar's the transference. He calls it Bashar.
No, but that's the futuristic alien that comes down.
What's the
Yeah.
alien's name?
Bashar. And it comes inside of him. And
That's when
suddenly
he goes,
goes.
like this. He goes like this, and then
His eyes twirl in his head, and he
Yeah.
speaks.
out
But you
of
don't
the
know what
sky.
he's speaking.
Well, he's
Yeah,
speaking.
well,
He's
no,
speaking from the
he's
alien.
talking alien from Daniel Descartes.
Daryl Anskar channels Bashar.
what?
That's like really confusing. Hope I never run into that situation.
Well, he's
Yeah, if that hits Brighton anytime soon, that place
You
is
tried to
gonna
pack up, leave.
You better.
That's gonna cause an uproar.
Yeah.
Brian, he needs to go.
Yeah. Let's head to another town.
Yeah,
We're out of here.
yeah.
And you leave Nick in the shed, though, won't you?
No.
Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
He almost lived in a shed.
Yep.
Hey, that's the tiny homes are now.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that
are.
is how
It's
mom.
All
tiny
them tiny
home.
homes or sheds? Who are you looking for?
He's
That,
looking for
that
Bashar.
alien? That alien
Bashar,
to speak to you?
Well, we all channel every once in a while when you get your eyes closed. If you think
do you
about it.
channel anything?
That's just dreaming.
Yeah.
Now tell me, that's a good topic at hand.
You ever
Dreams.
have any wild dreams?
Do you ever have dreams?
Yeah.
Cream dreams?
No.
What kind of dreams?
Cream dreams?
Well, I call it if you have ice cream. So I call
yeah,
it cream.
that's got dual meaning.
Well,
yeah, I
it could
didn't.
be.
I wasn't catching that.
That could
meaning
be double
when you
jeopardy.
You said cream dreams that are not.
Yeah.
Exactly
Have you ever had a cream
involved.
dream, Dave?
my meaning is you eat ice cream and it gives you dreams. And you're able
Pizza
to,
does that.
Do you think pizza does it
Pizza
too?
does it late at night.
Because
For you?
lately I've been able to just have magnesium and it does it just fine.
What magnesium?
Like the pill for magnesium?
Yeah.
You have.
I mean, they're chewable. They're orange chewable magnesiums.
Oh, did you pick
200
those?
It's supposed to be
milligrams.
good
Get
for
those
you.
from Target?
No, I got them from
What,
Dr.
what does that do
Amen.
for you?
You got that's from Daniel Amach.
Dr. Amen.
Is that same guy that channels?
No,
Abraham
no, no, that
Bashar?
was Daryl. Abraham. But
Dr.
now that's
Abraham?
crazy.
Dr. Abraham?
I met Abraham Hicks.
Who's Hicks?
He just knows Abraham.
Oh.
I know Dr. Abraham.
Who's
Oh.
Dr. Abraham?
He's a doctor over here in Alton.
Oh.
He's
Look,
got
the
nothing to
moon-
do with
the
Abraham.
moon's coming
Hicks.
out.
What's
the moon.
coming out?
The
The
moon.
moon. Is it full moon?
Oh, it
today?
is full moon. Look at
Oh,
that.
gosh, I better get home.
It's
Werewolves
time to
are
go.
coming.
But yeah, that now I just if I have that, it's nice because I like to dream.
You
I
had
like.
any crazy dreams? I mean, your dreams.
Yes,
are
I
usually-
did. You haven't heard this one, bud. Oh my god.
Okay, this is the wrap up
Yeah.
of the night.
The
This
dream?
is the
This-
final. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the wrap up for tonight. Let's hear this dream.
Okay.
Chime us in, brother.
Okay, so
Let's
this
do
one,
Yeah. Channel it.
I was dreaming.
it.
Okay, I was
Bashar.
dreaming, and we were at the cemetery, and
Oh
there's
my
all
God.
these seats set up, these lawn chair seats.
Oh, wait, so listen, I've heard this. I
And-
actually
and-
heard this.
And I couldn't believe it because Tony Robbins was holding a workshop at the cemetery, and him and Dad were
St.
buds.
Patrick's Cemetery.
St. Patrick's Cemetery. Him and Dad were buds, and he climbed on his shoulders. And
Dad climbed on his shoulder?
What, to get out of the grave?
What was I doing up his shoulders?
Dad climbs on his shoulders, and he says,
How many people were at this?
You know, there's 350.
350 people at the cemetery that were live, not dead people.
300 people. And,
No way.
Watching
Dad's
Dan
on-
climb on his shoulders to get out of the grave.
Dad's on his shoulders, and he's like, "Hey, Tony, I'm here for you, buddy. I'm gonna say." What? He's like, I can't believe we came to one of your seminars with my son. And we were in San Diego, and
This is all a dream?
He was definitely dreaming
No,
that
this-
one
yeah,
up.
yeah. This is being channeled.
and he says, "It's okay, son. I'll be there for you."
Tony Robbins said that? Or Dad said that?
Dad said it to Tony. He pats him on his shoulder, and he starts.
Was you patting him on the head?
What was I massaging him for? This is getting a little
Wait a
weird.
minute.
Well, you climbed
Dad
up
was
on his
was
back.
Dad whispering this into Tony's ears?
He didn't say anything about 20 years, did he?
Yeah, that's what you guys were telling him. He's telling all those people 20 years, and
This
you
was
might
a
be
cream
here.
dream?
Yeah.
How long did this
Ice
dream
cream.
last?
That was ice cream dream.
Ice cream.
Ice
dream,
cream
yeah.
dream.
Oh,
How long did it last?
I couldn't believe it. I had to call.
Did you wake up
He
laughing?
called me the next morning to tell me about this.
Yeah, see, I couldn't believe it because I couldn't believe that him and Dad were buds. And then,
At
but
the
see,
cemetery,
I believe
of all places.
I believe the dreams are real. They're all somewhere.
So you
But
think
didn't you
that was
film
an
him, though?
alter reality?
Did you not film this man?
I did film him back.
Yeah.
yeah,
then.
Tony
This
Robbins.
was a,
Remember
we
that?
met him.
I remember you
Alternate-
telling
so-
me, yeah.
So you
Yeah, 'cause
think
we-
that was
that's where we
technically
went
probably happening in an
the summer of
alternate
2012
reality
when you picked us
somewhere.
up at the
Yeah.
Like you
airport.
were witnessing
We
it?
had like
Yeah.
all the rain.
I
and
couldn't
everything.
believe it that he
Terrible.
would come all the way to Alton and hold this thing at the,
At the
At
St. Patrick's Cemetery.
And it was an
Did the
outdoor
cemetery make
event?
any money off
Did they
this?
have anything?
outdoor event. It was kind of like the Mississippi Festival.
Except it was in the cemetery.
Except they had chairs around the stones.
Yeah.
That's motivational.
Prop your feet up on while you're listening.
All right. Well,
that'll have to be a topic.
Did you wake up laughing?
of all
Yeah.
kinds of
Oh.
dreams? 'Cause
Have
there's a
you ever had
topic.
one of those where you
Dreams.
wake
I
up
can
laughing?
Give you some good dream
Yeah.
stories. Dream
Well, we'll
stories.
do
I
dreams.
I've got a
some
bunch of notes.
we'll do dreams in
You
the
took
future.
notes
then.
while you were dreaming?
I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd still have the dream fresh in my head. and I'd type it into my phone, and then I'd fall back asleep.
Okay.
And then
Oh my
I-
gosh,
I
good
have a
idea.
bunch-
I could
have
tell
a
you-
bunch on my phone.
I can tell you, that'll be the.
I can't even see when I wake up and have a dream. I can't see nothing.
I-
have
I-
to focus in.
I tell you, I have some strange,
Yeah, he's
scary
bizarre.
dreams.
That
Is yeah.
hello.
His are out
That's
there.
Buds and Duds.
Buds and Duds.
Buds and
Buds and
Duds.
Duds.
Pilot episode.
That was pilot.
We're gonna
Season
channel it out.
1. Season 1, episode 1 pilot.
Yep.
July
July 2nd, 2023.
Remember
And
when?
and you know how we end this?
Please send your money.
Kyrie-eleison.
Kyrie. We got to get him going.
I don't know what you're saying.
Kyrie-eleison.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
Let the bud bug
Paul
bite.
Harvey.
Good night.
Good day.
All
Good
right.
day.
That was wow.
That's pretty cool. Man, there's no off button on this.
No.
Look at the Brian's chord's different.
I got a different
Yeah,
one, I
forgot.
guess.
It's got.
Well, Michael, there you go. Dave,
Well,
thanks
we
for coming
did it.
over.
We made our first one.
90 minutes.
That was
90
an hour and a
minutes.
half long. That's pretty good.
A lot of shooting the shit.
Stop it.
How do you stop it?
We don't
You know how to stop your own phone?
How do you get this off, bud?
Unplug it.
Oh, we have to unplug them or leave them together?
It looks really good now.
We unplug these?